just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance.
Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Just testing audio. Apologies, people.
Yo.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, the beast back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mind and they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss, and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something. My focus is A1. Every dog has its day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grind, and I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding, and I'm getting hotter too. Talking top two, I'm not a two. You let the pressure bother you, and I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard. I just gotta go hard. They ain't coming close to me. Flow is on atomic, I'm starting fires through poetry. The hardest out, staying loyal, no falling out. And if you step into the court, be ready, we balling out. Yeah, the coldest of teens, they know what we bring, don't try us. They know in between, we go for these dreams in silence. Hard work, don't mistake it for magic. We been shooting in the gym, this is target and practice, yeah. And I'm just getting started, getting feet wet. It's all in repetition, ain't a secret. All facts, sub-leg dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt. Oh, the hardest. I break the pain. I will keep you safe and sound. I just need a reason. I just need to know what's on your mind. Tell me what you need and you can call my name, I'll be
Audio test 1 2 3. Audio test 1 2 3. Guys, I've just been booted from lobby. Just waiting to get back in, and we will get back into the game.
I just need a reason.
Guys, very quickly, if I drop the audio in my ear, typical, I've been kicked from the game, so I'm just gonna take a quick break. I can't get back in, but there is other streamers as well, so technically I'm not on the delay, so we're just gonna give it a 5-10 minutes, wait for the delay to clear on their side. We're gonna watch them casting, so I won't be able to do the camera work on game number 1, but I'll be back game number 2 to the casting, and I'll clear and sort these overlays up. Talk about a bit of a mad. Unfortunately, King Grimlock has also been booted. He can't get back in either, so luckily there's more than one caster today. It looked like the servers didn't want us, so apologies. I'm gonna slap us on a quick break, and I'll see everyone in about 5-6 minutes now. I'll see you guys in a bit.
wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now. I just wanna turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna turn around. I just wanna have fun, turn around now. I just wanna now and turn around now. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance.
So this is not going to be great. I will be honest with you off the bat on that one, because I am now looking at someone else's stream, but something is better than nothing, I feel, at this point. 2 observers getting kicked out for game number 1. So apologies, I don't normally like this, but it is what it is. I can't control. I'll see if I can boost up this, anybody chance. On 720, I've got 1080. I'll take 1080. I'll take 1080 right now. Right, let's kill the music and let's watch what the stream is going to do. Yeah, apologies, not my camera work. It's a Russian channel, and yeah, it's match number 1. Lobby is stacked, people. Reason why I went on YouTube is because we had to always doing something slightly different. Make sure that was that music that was in my ear. It is. So reason why on YouTube is because King Grimlock was doing Twitch, and I didn't want to jump on Twitch as well, like a bit of respect for other casters, and obviously making sure the platform is split to a degree. He's messaging me now saying that he's having huge problems and I can take over Twitch. So let me know in chat if you want me to power up Twitch. I can do as well. Maybe no one will notice. So, plane path though for game number 1 is a southwest to north east. Actually, quite across the bat. Quite annoying though we've not got the logos on, but again, apologies, it's not my stream here that we are watching at the moment. Coaches, they're going to go a little bit early as they will jump their way down. And again, please let us know in chat if you think I should also be kicking up on, let's put that there, kicking up maybe on our wonderful Twitch as well. I feel like we need a UK cast on Twitch, don't we, really? It means I'm going to have to put a delay back on. I've not got a delay on at the moment. Alright, the admins are talking to me. Go on Twitch. I won't be back. Oh mate, I gotta ask King because I haven't got a delay on at the moment. I had so many problems that I had to drop the delay for this one. I was gonna apply it back on, but we'll have to wait and see. Press the logo button, please, kind sir. So I can tell by most of the names. We've got PolishPower on the other side as he's highlighting himself down, and oh god, that's it. Put the logos on. Oh no, his stream's going as well. Oh please. Please, someone give me some esports coverage. Oh. Okay, cool. Right, so a little bit further on. Beyond those, they're going to descend their way down towards that Milta power phase. They're going to go for Milta and their farm split. Good split for them. Normal, no difference really. Navi sitting there normal. Drop zone Exalt a little bit further out. We do have a little contention between the two. I've been. Friendly fire. Let me caught out. I think he also lagged out. Might have been. My body will be over there somewhere. I've been told I need to ask in the lobby chat. Lobby 1. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Yeah. I am taking his picture as well. I've got a couple of people which were co-casting for me. We've had a disaster. Let's ask the teams. Can't put that on. I'm just gonna put. I'm literally putting a little vote up for people. Why can't I put emojis on my thing? Unplayable. Seems like the it seems like also the players that are having technical issues at the moment. Oh, please just stay a little bit further out for me. Everyone is like bouncing about. I mean, like I don't know if it's definitely not. Well, it can't be coming from the stream. I can see it from here. Like, what the hell is going on this evening? Gotta love a bit of PUBG. It looks like everyone is just bouncing at the moment. So, it looks like the Wolves going to sit themselves outside Pachinki phase coming through. Now that there is spectators blip. Okay, so that's quite normal. Like, so. But then when you look at the player, that's not too bad. Looks like Exalt get the first knockdown or win or die. They sit themselves so at that top side. So do you know what? Win or die in such a good position. They're able to farm a lot of information, but they've got to keep their heads down. Also know still in a good spot and should be all right here. That's meant to be the thing with them is they both server performance and client performance is laughable. Pretty much everyone else is still working their way down and out. Like a lot of people that are having some major issues. Look at that. That's mad. Madness. But not gonna be a fan of the what's it called? That zone casting. That means it's a bit jumping about too much for me personally. I'll get a bit dizzy. Get a bit seasick. It's all good. At least we've got something, right? Can't believe I got kicked, man. So far, everyone's just saying just spin up Twitch also, which I've got no problem. Obviously, I just need to clear with the poo because obviously we have a delay, so people are unable to jump in the stream and figure out where people are, etc., and then try the rotations. If I get to a decent amount, especially the coaches, I will make sure that we get that dealt with as quickly as possible. But I'll stay with this one, and I'll just keep an eye on when the lobby is, because this is technically on a 10-minute delay. But it's a scrim. I'll get some practice. Just please just stay with a team. Give me some cinematics. So it's coming back towards that sort of area. It's at Llama Hill, I think a lot of people call it, but it's playing back that way. Phase, they're cresting their way over top. Exalt already looking on the fight here, but they'll be eager to move slightly back. They're on a 2-1-1 split here. Navi's also coming in from behind as well. And oh no, Art's getting crashed. Oh, he's in a lot of problems here. Oh no! Looks like goes down. Is that Uber? Uber's gone down. Moment Islanders passing a little bit of a push though, and then Exalt coming their way back. So Art's final one. It's in the compound. 2 now down for Navi. I'm making them more of the aggressive stance, making the play forward. Come through. Oh no, Melbourne peekaboo around the outside. It's the final one left here, and it does go down. Exalt though as a 2-man, picking apart this Navi team, looking for the crash on the outside. As you can see, Win or Die, they are on the high ground, taking the play a little bit further. And we see Navi first team out for them. That's quite surprising. Did not expect to see them go down. Did not expect them to go down. Talk about Navi. Let's just send them a message and make sure they're okay. I said, guys, just joining on YouTube. We are on a 0 delay, and we are watching someone else's feed at the moment because both myself and Grim got kicked off. So King is down. He had some issues, technical issues as well. Just like the game started, it just went kaput for 2 of us. Super stacked lobby. Couldn't handle the heat. We couldn't handle the heat. That's what it is. Funny fun. They let their way in on the bottom side as well. But they're making a crash on friendly fire as well. They're looking for the bottom side of that position, just outside Llama Hill. After all, they are very much on the top side. PolishPower. You can see the brand store kick in. Right, obviously, Mustang though, tabbing away that they weren't going to go PP anymore, but they're going to take Gatka. We're getting them back into the mix. Apologies to everyone that obviously is recasting, re-looking at my stream at the moment. Yeah, there is no sound. I'm going to apologise now. We'll get this sorted for game number 2. Obviously, I will be on a slight delay, so I am going to have to put you guys. If the viewer keeps happening like this, I will just pause it, guys, because like I can't really see what's going on. I know my cam work ain't great. I'm going to say that. I will throw that there, but I need to figure out what the hell is going on. I've got a story to play with us. Running far now, making a push forward. Footy Sports obviously crashing this area. They are sitting on the outside. It's number 3. We are seeing working his way around the outside. He has brought his way in. He got caught. There was no second guessing. But Roth, he might have got that molly, not 1 and 2. He does take his own team, and apart from the push from the outside field that we're seeing from the Woo, they might be able to pick something up here. And see they're taking some shots back there on the other side, but surely wouldn't see the Woo crash on. They should wrap themselves around in this complex. A bit worried. There should be enough shots to not want this. Would they get a knock now? Maybe the Woo will turn. It's coming down to that quarry, but Faye's get a knock. Beyond to lose 1, and the Woo is actually crashing in the compound. Now running straight in. I think they didn't know there was a team on this other side. As Footy Sports though put down 1. Kino gets the other. The final player for them, and the Woo going to keep the power play on. Takes the duck, and Footy Sports go out in 2nd place. 2 teams. If you say, hey Mark, if you just think he's going to go out at first, definitely want to put Navi, and definitely want to put Footy Sports here. Friendly fire though, Roth though puts across the shots, causes the damage on that one. He will continue to play forward. The second is done, and they are making their way forward. Page does go down. Roth going to continue making the play here. Continue to pressure now for our Wu team. As has now catched up there, and the Wu go down in 50. This is a stacked lobby. Yeah, no game sound at the moment. Apologies. So myself and King Grimlock got kicked. King had some sound issues, so I was going to take the sound in his play because I couldn't get back into the lobby. But then he had an issue, so he couldn't stream. So I had to pick up on this. There's no game sound, unfortunately. But it's only for game number 1. So I'll be back up game number 2. But I will apologise now off the rip. I'm just waiting for the vote to come in from our guys on all of our captains, etc. that sit in the Discords. So it's like, yeah, after all, normal place for them. We get game sound back. We will get game sound back. It'll be game number 2. I'll be back in. Just waiting for lobby to open. After all, getting picked apart BBL, taking their time. Who's on the outside of the zone? I think Middle Darwin here. Now they sit themselves very much on that llama next side, so I have to wait. PolishPower, they've kind of threaded the needle in between these. Now sitting firm. But also, our ResultAvenue, they are not too bad as well. They're hoping that the zone continues down. I think it will end in that sort of north to northeast corner, as we are seeing Exalt now pushed their way out of the compound. Beyond, they're going to try and plant a friendly fire, who also left the compound. And Exalt obviously moved in that 4-stack where we saw Na'Vi crash in. So, how? Pretty much clear on that north side of Quarry. What I am going to have a quick look though is, have the guys got, I know they had some problems with their bot as well. Just a bit jinxed this evening, lads. Just a bit jinxed this evening. Let's pop the leaderboard up. I can. There you go. That's on. And so far it's not updated. So this stream is on a 10-minute delay. And I am not. Just want to make sure though that we get the couple of the other teams before. I also need to change because I just clocked the guys have changed the slots of the teams as well. So I just want to confirm that they are. Bit of a mess, mate. Bit of a mess. How is everyone doing today? It's Monday. A wicked weekend of PUBG. I'm not going to lie on that one. And I am going to go on what the final lobby says as well, because it might be. Teams though in this evening: Twisted Minds, ResultAvenue, Exhalation. We've got BBL that are sitting in slot number 6. Exalt, who are in slot number 7. So we were in 8. Phase. Foot Esports. After all, That would have been funny. Again, number 2 would have jumped in. I'm like, these people are not in the right slots. Freddie Farr in 12th. 13th is our Tau. How playing good at the moment. Had a little stint of bit of misfortune, I felt, and now they're coming out of it. Beyond in slot 14. PolishPower. Good to see this name back in the mix. They're going to take slot 15 this evening. Win or die. There. Slot number 7 is Navi. DIG, yep. And then we've got 100 ADR. Gonna hit generate on that one. But more importantly, just apologies guys, I am gonna have to exit that. I'm gonna have to reboot that. Cool. I'm gonna have to leave the stream because the next lobby's up. I'll come catch up with you guys at the very end, but it's borderline hard to watch without any sound. So guys, 5 minutes, we'll be back in the mix and I'll see you guys in round number 2. Apologies again. Hey guys, and welcome back. It's actually game number 2 now, as the will update on the other side. Huge technical problems. We got booted, but so did King. So it actually caused us a few issues where we actually, if I just Pubg EU Scrims, I'm just going to update this very quickly now. It's really stacked lobby, yeah. So I got kicked. So did King. King then had some problems with his internet connection. That resulted in us going down even further. I was unable then to watch him. So that was a bit of a pain. Yeah, it's been a bit of a mare. It has been a bit of a mare this evening. I'll be honest. So I was only meant to be doing like this kind of secondary team to try and help out and just obviously give some coverage on YouTube, because there are people out there that want to really just watch that YouTube side of things, which is okay. But with everything that's happened, I'll just put a vote out to the team to say, hey, I don't have a delay on the YouTube feed. Like, are you okay if I actually put up on Twitch? They pretty much most of them have voted, so no, all good. So we are live on Twitch now, and apologies we missed game number 1. Looks like Exalt took game number 1 at the very, very end there, that was obviously subject to a push down on Llama Hill. They played it well. They actually took out Navi, one of the first teams to get eliminated slightly. So hopefully everyone is okay. Those are on YouTube. We are on Twitch now. Those are on Twitch. We're on YouTube as well. Don't forget to go share each other love. I am pumping 8k, 8.5k, nearly 9k. Actually, no, I'm pumping 10k currently to our YouTube. So the feed should be cleaner, but I'm hoping that doesn't affect our Twitch stream as well. Twitch is pretty limited when it comes down to streaming. So actually I feel like my Twitch stream might be suffering a little bit because he won't be used to it. Anyway, how is everyone today? Did everyone have a good PUBG weekend watching the Dutch Championship 2023? So close at the end, but well done to Ascend, who took the money. Who won match number 1? Match number 1 was won by Exalt. They won it from Llama Hill. And then obviously we're well done to Samla. Samla got the wildcard ticket for our amazing PEC, our PEC for 2023. So it'll be interesting to see how things go from there. A little bit of a different zone after our game number 1. The game number 1 was down by Llama Hill. A couple of teams got caught. But we saw our amazing Navi go down a bit early, and then, well, they went out first. Never followed by Foot Esports. A compound just on the outside of that llama. So hopefully everyone can now hear game sounds, as I will just double check myself. Sounds like we got game sound. I might bump it slightly for you guys. Game sound, tick. Commentator, tick. Game number 2, tick. Absolute fail for game number 1. Apologies. Go to win or die, making a flash push now. As 100 ADR, looks like they have backed away. He does jump out and come down. They will be having a little cheeky look around and try and pick up. Now 100 ADR, they do have cover above. It is a 3 versus 1 push here. Is playing down, and they will work their way down. Again, apologies. King was unable to cast today. I think he's had a few issues. I think he's going to be figuring himself out. I know he's in the YouTube chat, so anyone that's over there, give King_Grimlock_cast a follow. Give us some love as well. We do get these technical issues from time to time. It's quite funny actually. Both of the UK casters had tech issues off the wrap. And JDR refusing to move at the moment as sound cues might be what he wants, but hopefully doesn't get seen. Has he been seen? What's the telltale sign? They are going around the other way. They're pretty close. So 100 ADR have crashed themselves into the compound now. So Tokyo Flex up his way around. Oh, ResultAvenue though coming in wide as well. Looking for a little bit now. Win or die. I think did enough to turn. Gax's going to go down into the drink, I feel. As Azu takes a couple of shots and backs away himself. So waiting for the Pugaboo around the corner. Does get some pre-fire. Notice the window has now been exposed. He's got to figure out a new angle. I know some of the players were complaining about the server at the moment. Just keep an eye on that as well and keep you guys updated with things to go. I've got both chats up. Both commands should be working now. I'm sure I've forgotten something. I've got the worst title on Twitch. I think it just says Pubg Scrims. Navi against Woo. There's a knock there. 100 ADR. They're still waiting for our win or die team. Whoa! Isn't they popping at the tiniest little angle and putting the player down? Has received some damage himself. Friendly fire. They're wrapping their way down as well. Nades, they come over. That's going to do some splash damage. Be cautious now as the players are working their way in. 100 AR. They were here first. They were here to stay. No Sonic Slay. No Sonic Slay, unfortunately. We do have friendly fire, though. We've got an NA invasion still. It's never that far that we are missing out on NA. Good. Honestly, Sonics and friendly fire for me, especially from an NA point of view, they are grinding hard, especially on different circuits as well. Ed who? Assuming you're a Sonics fan. Bigger Flex goes down after Extends getting hit with that massive bolty shot. Now, I said we'll die. Do have a player on the outside as well. I'm going to try and see the push. As they do have a wall to get over. Shotguns are in hand. And they need to hit the anchor player now and really holding the win or die team. Blocking out the shots on that left-hand side. That anchor hold for the win or die is out on that western side. They are trying to make the move round. Get a little bit of a better view now as win or die. I'm going to take it to the outside edge. Going to be cautious though, because pretty far are behind. It won't be long before we see them trying to get involved. And there's the C. Still 17 teams, 66 amazing lasers are in the lobby. As it looks like Twisted Minds and Navi. Not Twisted Minds, right? It's actually Quizzy. That is Twisted Minds. Oh, full. We're getting used to seeing a Twisted Minds logo, but not Twisted Minds. They've got a double knock. They have to be cautious now. They're going to have to go get the res while they can. Do you know what I really hate as a caster? When you get technical issues, it really puts you off. Really puts you off. Lash down and out. That was that whole player though for our win or die. And here's Quizzy. He's just waiting for the little peekaboo now, taking on the ankle. But on the other side, let's have a look at some of the other action. Those Twisted Minds did get the knock and confirm. They did get a knock in the compound. Example is down. They're going to have to try now hold this one as our Twisted Minds team is now pushing. They're playing so well at the moment, Twisted Minds. Seen too much of them on the scrim circuit. They're taking the time, but definitely last week they've now started to show and play. Let's have a look though. Our solo Navi player sitting out in the smoke at the moment. Smoke's now, guys. Going to go for a re-smoke further away. Melman trying to provide somewhat of cover. I think the smoke provides a lot more. Melman does get Batorn in, so he goes down. The man, the conqueror of the rocks. Twisted Mind's going to be very quick here if they want to. The smoke's though too short. Example might get caught. Doesn't yet. Twisted Mind's still wrapping their way around. There's a quick kill confirmed. Oh, gets caught though. Long distance phase takes that. Oh, that's what I need to do. That's what I was going to do today. I was going to put all of the alt accounts into the bot. Do you know what? I'm going to do it straight after this stream. Long distance though from Face. So Face is taking Twisted Mind's initial spot before they got the knock though on Navi. Then I'm trying to make the move. Blue takes a couple of tankers though, but let's get ready for the little peek around the corner. Brief, I don't see the player go on the inside, and despite hunting down Lou, gonna go down. Melman, final player now for Navi, and hopefully not 2 out of 2 games we see Navi drop and fall out. Oh, shots though come over. Phase taking shots now at Melbourne. Let's have a look. So back at some of the other action. Still hasn't really kicked off here, and that's kicked up in sort of pitter patter backwards and forwards. PolishPower now playing their way in also on adjacent sides. Find themselves firm taking this north side of compound. 100 ADR we were on the outside. Had 3 strong. Looks like they're down for a 2. Ends though now knowing not just them taking on 100 ADR, and with that knock, maybe it's just that you've already lost one. Just let PolishPower start to push through, and then pick up any scraps that you might see from or what is left of that fight. How's everyone today as well, by the way? Welcome on. That is in on YouTube. Got a few more names popping in. And obviously, welcome to everyone over on Twitch. Hopefully the Twitch feed, can someone confirm to me the Twitch feed is okay? As it was a lastminute.com throw up. Lastminute.com, as we see our Twisted Mind teams now push forward. And they're getting caught now. I think they're making a push, big push forward. He gets caught. Final player for them, further away, but the boom is a dangerous solo anyway. Crazy try and take that rotation. So do coming through, he's going to get caught slightly. He's going to take a little bit of cover from the rock and the shack. There's a car pulled up here, and so many teams. FaZe round them, Woo round them as well. Twisted Mind's playing forward. FaZe now getting involved. There goes the confirm, but with a run over. Crazy Lou doesn't even want to stop. Sticking the res on the other side, so I'm going to be keen to let's tab him up. Oh, Ray, good spot as well. FaZe, knock, Spyro. He was trying to push forward. Now, they are going to know, well, the boom is going to know that this is Twisted Minds. I think we're trying to work out which side of this is Twisted Minds. Might even come and try and take a little kill and steal. Oh, he's going for the steal and kill, but has he done enough on the car to get him one over? I don't think so. Might just provide a little bit of extra cover. And we see our first team go down. Oh, not really kicked off there still. Very surprised. BBL is such a good spot. Yes, on the outside, let's have a little bit of zoom. Navi now coming in quite late as well. Is it playing live now? Yes, it is playing live now. Try and keep up with as much as we can. Still quite pitter-patter on the outside. Pretty far though. Obviously not the normal spot. They've had to play it with further in. Exalt was today one game number 1. We missed the end. Apologies. We had to get back into lobby because it was about to start. They were waiting on us. The streamer I was watching had a 10-minute delay on. Nate over the top. Friendly fire. Store remaining. Alright. We do pick up the final. Twisted Mind's actually going aggressive. The aggressive push though, and Navi picking up them, putting them then to a 1. Obviously, FaZe got a little cheeky steal on that, let's be honest. And then they pushed away over. EXN, sorry. They then played them. Obviously, working their way around. The boom was the final play for them. He got caught trying to extend over, and they were clearing up after the knock came in from FaZe. And I feel like they're in an area which is very, very dangerous to play. You can't get kills there, but early game causes a bit too much of an issue. Here comes a crash though from R8. BBL coming through. Flip all the way gone around. The time on the other side though, he goes down as well. Big push all the way through. Now to try and wait, tucks in nicely and able to pick up his boy. Closing the door. And we'll stop. At least any shots coming in, but the opportunity is for the third party. The teams like FaZe might be looking at this going, oh, we could maybe push in. Grizzy is now the final player for our win or die team. 180 are still holding as a 2, and PolishPower doing PolishPower things. Moving in. Footy Sports though, they went out early last game, so I think they're going to be waiting, watching. Oh, how have taken advantage of this. There goes Clib. Oh, again, Store holding. Ow. Eventually clearing up. Bit picky in between, but they've lost 1. They should be able to get at least 2 back. Again, all down to whether that third party action really happens. It goes on the other side though. A lot of action though is falling apart. Exalt losing 1. 1 is down. Aren't having to take another fight on low as we do go up and over the top for Barking Flush though. He goes down. Final player yet again for Exalt though. He's a little bit further back. Don't forget, they did win game number 1, and a few times they had that anchor player that hold really, really well, but they did try and hold out. We are how Love it. In the game. Exalt push further away. How will get the 2 Reggies back onto there. Back to a 3. And yet again, this compound has come to a complete standstill. Will die as a 2. 100 ADR as a 2. And PolishPower still tempted to push through. But I have taken at least one segment of this area. Navi, Owen's final player for them. So he's working his way around. 100 ADR do lose 1. And looks like the PolishPower team looking to make the push. Flash. I'll take the opportunity now to get at least one on, but no, the push doesn't quite come yet. I think now, again, just think about having a look at it. The zone now shifts away. They've got a decision to make. Do they go on the further outside and play, or now try and get towards zone? With 13 teams and 38 players left alive, phase number 4, it does tickle a little bit now, so they need to be cautious. How in zone, taking that third party off of BBL, and BBL are down slightly. It's kind of worked out for them. They are sitting strong in that compound. The granny, after all, going to be doing the same. They're up on that top side. Friendly fire now working their way through. Daewoo with a slight split, you know, is sitting on a little shack thing here. He's going to try and hold these teams coming out as well. We're centered ourselves up so we can get a little bit of a better picture. So we still can see Friendly Fire though on the outside. After all, playing forward. DJR gets naded on top of the roof. Lucky it's metal and it wasn't a pop top, because that nade might have sat in the middle. Gonna try and push away, but still taking some shots here. And after all, they actually extended over. They've got the high ground up by the shack, but they push down to maybe even to the degree to push over and off a DJR team. Hi Mark, good evening. Lasmin, how you doing, mate? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Everyone on Twitch is like, this is not YouTube. Yes, we are streaming. We're actually streaming on YouTube first. What I will say, I'm pushing 10,000 bit rate compared to 6. So if the quality is not as good on Twitch, well, YouTube's just as good, if not better, should we say. This was not meant to be casted on Twitch today, but did make the push. Rofto taking the position back here. Biondo has lost one. PolishPower actually pushed further out. You know, needs to get involved, but they want to try and get in. Antidote over the top. He's got 2 nades. He could put a worldie down there. He's looking for it. There it goes. That is going to fly nicely. The question is how far is it rolled? It can go as far as it should do. Will die. Unfortunately, they go down. Quizzy, final player for them. Those shots, though, do come in. Oh, PolishPower, though, losing 1. Smoke, though, is burning out slightly. Let's see. Doing his bit beyond doing their bit as well. We can see the nades pushing their way down. They lose another one. That's the blue zone. Force. And these Footy Sports back. Don, appreciate the subscribe for Prime, mate. Thank you very much for the support. It does mean a lot. We're up to 28 at the moment. Do I prefer you guys watching on YouTube or Twitch? I don't mind either. I don't mind either, to be fair. I don't like the fact that Twitch gives you guys adverts and stuff, and I can't really control it, I'll be honest. I think you'll get better quality on YouTube, and for those that ever watch my stream, and like game number 1, when we don't have the quality, I'm not a fan. Like, I just don't like it, because we're in a bad mood. So, Gaff, I'd say maybe go YouTube if you want to get the quality, mate. As I said, I'm pumping 6,000 to here, to Twitch. 10,000 is going currently to YouTube, so the quality should be a lot better. I'm interested to know, what are the rates you guys getting? What can you... I've got it open on my phone, so... Assuming it's still locking out at 1080p, but it should be smooth. Well, as smooth as PUBG gives us, right? The woo, lose 1. You know, lucky enough for him, he's got the car here. And we did see Footy Sports, they went out early. They went 16th spot. I said, watching the other stream, like... Gonna get caught. Friendly Fire grinding. Oh, You know, having to dodge, duck, and dive. FaZe Correxy, always the one to be super creative for the team. A player always I'm looking out for, especially on the mini-map, as he is waiting for his heads to appear from the woo. Can't quite see him just yet. He's on the outside, so he's a time-based. Oh, looks like our friendly fire team, though, do getting up. He should be able to. He's going to stand up and get a confirmed nice steal. That alone, worth it, Correxy. Hit and run, my man. Friendly fire going to not be happy with this one. But he does see the shield, so it gives the full exposure. Needs to be cautious, though, because he does have the woo on the other side. Smoke. It's going to be popped just enough, maybe, so he can get a kind of a path back to his team. If I will take the X-ray off, and we can get an idea of what it looks like as he descends into the orange mist. They are so close as well. Evan, yo, yo, yo. How you doing? Welcome to the YouTube, mate. Smokey UK prefers watching on both. Mate, as long as people watching PUBG, I'm down, right? FaZe now on the push. They do pick up one of the friendly fire, though. We do have Rock a little bit further up. He's in a bit of a better position for now. It's a hard one to go from after this one. He's going to whip the shots, though, in and around. Doesn't get quite the head down phase. And the problem with this is that when you start shooting, you become the centre of attention. And beyond, we've been taking their time coming in the northeast corner. They have picked up. FaZe getting nice and clear now, so they'll be okay. Play from friendly fire is in a horrible spot. FaZe continue to push forward. It's going to really expose. Nice little dip. Well, I say dip, nice dip. A dip. Something to play. Just definitely something. To find himself nice in the middle. Beyond, they've been playing well. Game number 2. How coming out their compound? They've lost one. Nades, though, do go back. Now we're going to be running short here. We're going to pop a few more smokes now. Just to get into zone as they... guys have both lost it. For me, How won't be able to get the res there. They should disengage. I've got to think about where they go on this next zone. You have a ridge line, but if there's our other team sharing this ridge, like Navi, do have Melman. Still remains. He will play what's in the drop, maybe. For those that are new, especially on YouTube, and those haven't been part of Gibson Cast, we do like to play Guess What's in the Drop really quickly. 7 teams are up. The time now. Actually, it's instant. Guys, start guessing now. There's no delay. I don't even have to guess the time in. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll come back to the drop. Let me know what you think's in the drop. After all, though, they're taking a fight here with FaZe. They've lost one. They're going to continue running forward. Gibson Cast special, mate. Play Guess What's in the Drop. We've got to guess where FaZe are going to take on After All as well. I believe Melbourne's going to get a freebie for that drop. AWM, we've got some votes already coming in. Going with AWM. If the fight though is slowing down here, we might have to get there before Navi do, and we'll go with MG people. No AWM this round. Maybe why he's not picked up. He's running on 5. So after all, able to get at least one of the reses now as they sit on the outside edge. FaZe are the same, but I think they'll be eager to get rid of After All pretty close. And I think they're going to go, hey, do you know what? We can't get this res. Roman, though, it's going to cause a problem. Especially for How. So, again, it's looking strong for FaZe. FaZe really the only team that got the numbers. How could potentially do something from that other side, but they're on polar opposite sides. Let's see if they can clear up the last couple. FaZe rocking on 11 kills now at the moment after getting that confirmed. And a little cheeky look over picking up our friendly fire. There's number 12, and we should be going for our top 4 here. FaZe, they've only got the 3. Our Beyond, who've been rocking their way down. They've got a solo. How? With a nice little cheeky turn. As I mentioned before, on Navi, Melman, early engagement again. Both games, back-to-back games. Navi stuck in the weeds. This time, Melman able to get away, sneak away slightly, and more importantly, still stay alive. He's in the top 4. And they've been able to put 2 kills on. Missed the movement knows How able to use the smoke nicely. Already pushing the way out. Smokes are going to be key. Who is the 4th with the woo? I'll find that for you. Out. Lose one. Melman causes problems there. A bit of a 1v1. Navi puts one on the board and FaZe puts down the other. And then we go down to our solo. Our solo warrior. The man with the plan. 3 kills on the board. Just needs to get another 3. And we double up. FaZe need to come at him one at a time. Doesn't see the head on the right hand side. Should be a winner chicken dinner. It is clean. Winner chicken dinner. FaZe taking our game number 2. Jeez. Easy. Actually, do you know what as well? I'd say it's easy. Let's go winner chicken dinner first. Winner chicken dinner. FaZe. Game number 2. Bit weird. Very bit weird with me not casting with any delay. I'll be honest with you. I had to do it yesterday. I didn't mind doing it yesterday because our feed was delayed anyway from the Dutch Championship 2023. Again, as I said, mentioned, well done to Ascend taking that one. Samla holding on, but he fell apart on the very last day. But he still got some big bucks on the board. A couple of majors as well. But yeah, GG's on that game. Worth mentioning for those, when obviously to start the stream, we lost game number 1. We had some huge technical issues ourselves. So, and then obviously the other streams also had technical issues. So, joys. PUBG. We got PUBG'd. It's about time that the casters get PUBG'd a little bit as well. I'm feeling quite energized today. It's Monday. I've sent some products, and do you know what? I am really impressed with them. Mad Monk is insane. Like, I normally, for those that know, I will have like the Sneak energy drinks or the Red Bulls, etc. That is powerful, really powerful. I'm gonna do a bit of a review on that one. I'm really impressed with that, guys, at the moment. Not as impressed as this lobby because it is stat. Only missing a couple of teams though. We do have a full, I believe I've got all the bots up to date now, so you can type !teams both on YouTube and on Twitch, and they will give you the information provided. And again, apologies, King Grimlock, he had technical issues. He couldn't cast on the Twitch, so that's why Twitch didn't get the first game, kind of, as I didn't really get the first game on YouTube either, I'll be honest. Anyway, take a quick break. These teams are now loading. I am going to put 5 minutes on the clock. I'll recompose myself, and we will get ourselves ready, though, for our next game. Next game is going to be Tago. We will send ourselves over there, but that's it for Erangel. I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes.
I just
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna.
Well, thank you. I do try to edit a little bit here and there. I've actually got a guy doing my video that's been away, but he's back. I might actually get that one updated. I feel like it needs a bit more dramatic music. Hey, let me know. Leaderboard seems to be broken. I spoke to the admins. Thank you very much for letting me know. Yes, there's no delay. I can talk to you in chat. A bit weird. We do love it. And you wouldn't believe it. I got kicked again, but able this time to get back in. Come on. 2 out of 3 so far, PUBG. Let's go. Bring on Pgs2. I feel like we are broken. Apologies, I forgot to run an advert as well. So for those that are on Twitch, I will remember next round. I'm sorry. I know you guys get hit with the adverts during the break. I wasn't even meant to be on here. And actually one of the advantages, which I wasn't aware, and I found out the other day from King, was the best thing about YouTube and why he watches on YouTube is because you can pause it and rewind it and go forward and back on a cast, which I didn't know. But yeah, GG. So obviously I've had loads of like guesses coming in late on the thing. I was like, well, you guys are like 5 minutes behind guessing the drop, but then I realized obviously they must have come in and rewound the match to start again. So yeah, big advantage. Zone though will expose, go straight in the middle. We do have a northwest down towards the southeast on the flight path, and we are getting a little bit of early action here as PolishPower is coming down. German future is Nordskiff. Thank you very much for letting me know, guys. As Cappy is going to be rotating his way a little bit back. We do have one here backed up into school, but he is high side. ResultAvenue. Let's go, Navi. Another Navi fan. I expect PolishPower to make a little bit of a push, though. They are 3 strong here, at least. That's before we might see Capito coming back. So maybe a tighten up and a slight push. Zone, not great. Does have the middle water. Now we see with, well, there's a little weird insight to my mind. When I see the water on the outside edge, I'm always like the zone's going to pull back towards the water, as in the river. Seems to be like Everest. Seems to be magnitude back to there. Now when it sits in the middle, it makes a bit difference. My logic is it's going to go donutting over the top of it. So we might see that palace style kind of ending. I can't imagine too many teams making the adjustment over north. There is more land north at the moment, so maybe that would be a factor. Maybe look at the north side and go, hey, do you know what? It's going to go north. Let us work up there. But I wouldn't be surprised to see these teams kind of tighten themselves in, hold on the outside edge. BBL, though, in that northwest corner, they dropped out early. Foot will extend maybe down to where Ansi's, but they get the advantage. They can hold the bridge on the other side. You see in the bottom corner though, where we were holding, they're holding between those 2 bridges. That's really one to watch because you capture a few on that rotation. So be keen just to keep an eye on that one. He's trying to get away. He's going to get caught. He's got caught. If it wasn't there, it was going to be here. We'll have to wait as the team is now rotating their way past. Doesn't allow me to go back to map though. I really like this area. There's these 2 of them. There's this one and there's one further around. You're able to punish the teams trying to cross in between the bridges. But I suppose you're pitching yourself over 2. You're dividing your guns by 50-50. Maybe hit yourself on the mount. The other one is actually really up in this corner here. I love that little peak. Got to harp on about all the time. Just in mind, they're in Palace. I just need to hold. But fishing camp, though, we have that meta that it likes to enter quite a lot. So we will be looking at, will it play back down? Friendly fire, looks like they're going to make the rotation over. But I'm going to have a little look first before he makes the call to go over. And then we see play now happen. Crystal Mine's not in a position to take the fire on the bridge just yet, but our friendly fire team even going to hook left, so they believe there is already someone there. They all know exactly where they are. The question is, will they even have a hazard guess that Crazy Lou's taking the compound a bit further down? This one actually powers itself up and onto that other bridge, but you can see these guys now moving away. And there we go, the partner skin. Look at Crazy Lou rocking the tracksuit. GG's. Come on, everyone. You've got to admit, that is take my money, Twisted Minds. That is a decent tracksuit. Navi's one. Navi, I forgot what Navi's one. Sonic's one's decent as well, I must admit. Alright, they move on that West Ham Bridge. As they are coming down this bottom side one, they're going to stop here. We do see DG go over the bridge now. Question is, they are going to go for the drops. Why not? When you're blessed with all that, we don't have time to play guess what's in the drop, I don't think. You should pick it up straight away. Is it MK? Dangerous gun to be had, but I suppose with these drops you are going to be fathomed. What's wrong with PUBG? They I was going to say, they bit cheap today on the old drops. Doesn't look like it has eventually plummeted down. Any stuck in the tree maybe? You don't want to shake those trees and get the rest of the drops down. I feel like a bit of a cheap steak drop if you ask me. The coaches should all shoot to an empty location and have a mini game. I'd love to watch that. Do you know what I'd add to that? I'd actually like him to drop down to, you know, where you get like the it's the gulag, the coach's gulag, and maybe the coach that wins then gets to locate a drop on his team. That would be a friendly. That would be a fun zone. Great to see Marslek out of PolishPower. I quite like Marslek. I don't know, he got a little bit of heat from leaving. I did like Marslek. Couple of fun-ass guests though in YouTube on the old drops. 285 people watching on Twitch, and I've only got 12 on YouTube. YouTube is definitely a little bit more active, sometimes on the old chat, definitely the private messages. If you want to go watch on YouTube, I think the rate is higher. But you're more than welcome to stay here as well. Navi, picture when themselves just on the outside, they hold on that fishing camp. I think they're waiting. They are taking the shots now over at Hound. Their neighbours a little bit further over towards that fishing camp. Might be able to take the hill and hold, and it's quite dangerous to be honest. It might take a bit of pressure. If it does go north, it'll be a race between Navi and Hound to get over. But Hound do have the ability to disengage, and how they get the shots now at Twisted Mind. Crazy Loot. Is the leaderboard not working? No, it's not working, unfortunately. I have asked the admins to get it fixed. Let me see if they've replied to me quickly. Let me zoom out. We have got RA though going for the parachute over the top. It should be working now, they're saying. So I will give it a quick refresh on my side. And yes, the leaderboard is now working, guys. Exclamation mark Twire in chat. That will get the leaderboard working. Your leaderboard is on a slight delay, so apologies. It's pretty close. Exalt with 26 points, Phase with 25, and ResultAvenue with 20. ResultAvenue do take the parachute over and down. I think we are now just waiting for he'll die to crash. He's handbrake. Gonna pop the smoke now, but too late. Already lost the tyre. Then gonna have to extend it a little bit further back. And Footy Sports causing some issues. So we don't know who's here. Footy Sports on the other side of the water. They dropped in that town. Hey, thanks for casting. Enjoy PUBG. You're more than welcome. Camping, just a dab. I love camping. I've actually got a camper van. Do like it. I am intrigued. God, let us know in chat. What do you think? Where's the zone going to go? Do we think it's going to land on that top side, go south or go dock? Has more land mass. You'd expect it to go there. But then on the flip side, there's a lot of meta. There's a lot of examples where we see it end a lot south. That it plays down towards that bottom section. Yeah, Palace, like down from Palace, and then we maybe see that fishing camp Palace fight, and then obviously the zone makes a decision, and then goes over. Just want to stay just at the moment. I will get back to this one. Actually, do you know what? I'll keep an eye on that just on the higher side. If a knock comes in, we'll jump into it. I just want to have a look at the moment. 30 Sports extending themselves out. Just keep an eye on it after all. They crossed over. And now believe it's going for that north side. PolishPower, though, you can see the bottom side there. They're coming away in. Hard north, go dock. Hard north, go dock. Go dock would be horrible. I've seen a few of them, if I'm honest with you. And it teases us, though, with the zone. It teases us with the town. And it just leaves last minute. Oh, Nixie puts down Quizzy there. We get a hero's res, I believe. He goes back across the area. Caused the damage, but Nixie's going to extend forward. Got 15 seconds before we see the zone. Let's pop this up on the small screen. So we can have a look in that corner. Smokes, though, do come out. Exalt. Oh, Exalt causing an issue. They're coming late to the party here. Nixie dodge, duck, and dive. And Exalt get the steal. He's going to survive out. And let's go here. Oh, ho! I'm going to say north. I'm going to say north with this one. Not quite go dock. Was tempting. But Palace, it is looking like it might go top sides here. RV already pop up the emergency. Pick up good timing from them. They were waiting for that zone to hit. If you haven't already, check out Cole's video. He talks a lot about the time you put down that shoot. And obviously you can catch the zone. It's a bit of a spectator's blip. It's not everyone lagging out. It's the cars. It's weird. It's been doing it since the last couple of updates. Quite annoying. And to the point I actually thought I was something wrong with my game. I actually reinstalled it. And I saw online it's like, no, it's not just you, Mark. It is the game. So a couple of teams now got another rotation. Exalt got the option where they go all the way back. They can maybe chunk the blue. After all, going back to maybe try and hold the outside edge of that northeast section. Friendly fire. There we go. Pulled up here on the outside. Under a bit of a barrage. Just in mind, Spyro looking like he wants to try and get out from here. Oh, he does get one. Crazy Lewis down. But they do get one back in return. As Melman also is eating a bit of dust. Spyro taking an opportunity now just to get a little bit of med before he sends his little tuk-tuk trucker. Off he goes. I do miss the tuk-tuk trucks from Sanok. They were so interesting to watch. Now able to go across phase to go into Palace as well. This is pretty much a nasty zone. This is a nasty zone. Do you know why? Because I've seen zones like this end just north of Palace. So there's no, I guess, Palace. Oh, that's a private message. You can always send messages in chat on Twitch. Don't need to send private messages there. It's all love. It's all love everywhere. YouTube, not Twitch, sorry. Which is calling Palace as well. He does go down. Good parking. Won't stop anyone like rushing their way in, should we say? Let's go to a powerhouse fight though. Navi going up against Mr. Mines. You get not just one, but they get two. Navi. He wraps his way around. He goes down now. This example remains. They are pretty tight though. Quick kill, quick confirm. Might run into a nade. Oh, he does run into nade. Example with a little bit of a throwaway nade, trying to get the thirsty Thursday. Patornis goes for that res, and he gets caught now. Melman bleeds out. That's the final one. I don't think he actually knows. Spyro's going to chuck that nade, and jeez Louise, what a nade that was. Navi, unfortunately, every game so far, they've been losing bodies quite early on. Last one, at least they were able to get towards that top section, but they did it as a solo. Great nade, great nade. Back to the fight. Flash though, literally in the doghouse. As he pops his shield up, just waiting. After all, though, yeah, actually wrapped all the way around. So, look at after all, though, sitting at the top of the leaderboard. Top side, anyway, taking on fight now. We're after all. Pubg though gets the knock for them. Art running their way through. So Exalt now down to a 3-man. After Exalt, very strong, very strong at the moment, guys. Definitely a team to continue watching as they grow and develop. Is that if they get into the mood, I feel like they can be dangerous. If they have a bad start, that's them done for. Like if they do eventually get out, but again, I could be wrong. I don't hear the comms enough, but for me, it just looks like when they get in their heads, it's downward spiral. Oh, he's coming further away from Palace as well. That water is a hard shift. PolishPower now wrapping on the outside still. BBL taking their time. Also, seems like at the moment teams, especially some of these higher up teams, they're taking their time really early game. They're just taking the rotation, massive disengagement, not seeing the heavy aggression that we normally see. Maybe I've been casting too much NA. Maybe it's the NA PUBG. I need to get back to the EMEA stuff. Oh, Michael, see your shot stove thrown. What do you think about Foot holding this spread? Still 53 alive. Another confidence or smart. I think they've been here for a while, so they've got a wicked ridge. The problem they're going to have is whoever wins this fight now in the south. If they clear up, they're going to be able to provide a bit of cover. Both these teams are bleeding though. Beyond, do clear up or win or die. They will eventually be able to see, especially if they push a little bit further down, and actually they're a little bit further over, so they're okay. I think, do you know what? It could be quite smart for them. They're not holding hard cover. It's an interesting play. I'll give you that. Overconfident, but I like it. Sparkle flush, barking, and they do get one down. FaZe now down for a 2. They did get Roth as he goes down. Crexido playing well this evening. Nice, always being creative. Now BBL unfortunately going down after a little bit of Raj on that north side of the zone. We see them in the kill feed phase. They're eager to try and get towards their 2. They got a quick kill and flush. We are seeing no Page. Looks like he's trying to do the same now. There's 1-2 in the bag. So a little bit of just desserts, shall we say. On the pre-fire hold. Does get the good shots as well. Page goes down for 2. Nade does the follow. Doesn't walk into it. Does catch him down to a 1-shot. So nice nade. He's looking to maybe get himself out of here. With the smoke also. Oh, inches, millimeters away. But he's dropped the nade. He's got to get away from this one. Does get enough away to not get the flush straight away, but they are going to have to get quite aggressive, but too far away I feel like now as well. So like FaZe might be going into this one now as a solo. A quick look though is How pushing on the third party. It doesn't take long for a team like How to sniff the blood that's in the water. Beyond get blessed the drops on that top side, and you are now seeing PolishPower. We were taking the fight with Exalt. It looks like after all coming behind them and going, do you know what? They were our kills. We was waiting for this team to come further around and pick up the points. 4 on the board though for after all, but they are down to a 2. It's a dangerous 2, but there's a nade. I feel like that first nade's too short. That second nade's not bad. Was a bit of splash damage. I've seen the team now leave, so PolishPower. A little bit of a ridge. I have to run that ridge now, and this is where Fit's game plan comes to fruition. The question is, where do you land up? Do you go for the top side, or maybe sit where Anti is, or maybe go for a 2-2 split? Beyond not able to get the cars over the top. They're going to have to start running over, and EXN, they're going to take the shots though towards RA. Nothing too creative at the moment. After all, they're looking to go ensure PolishPower don't go any further. Nade doesn't quite get the damage. Car Explode doesn't quite get the finish up though. Nordskiff, he goes to the outside of the edge. There's Foot now getting involved. He has been picked up. Nordskiff gets one. He's going to go and take some shots himself. Down to a 1-shot. Cappy's going to have to go round. He gets cleared. And had to run through the blue zone now. So PolishPower. Aggressive hold. Those cars exploding. And for esports, I think their targets are very fixated now on that south side. And maybe. Who's German future? That's Nordskiff. He is the guy who is playing in for them. How? Pushing back. And I was just double checking that it was Nordskiff. Yes, it is Nordskiff. No. No, so German future is Nordskiff. It is definitely not Marcelek. Oh, apologies, wrong person. Oh, get back in time. Beyond. Final play gets caught there. The one though is on the other side. Thanks, appreciate it. No problems. It's a good thing about not having a delay. I can talk to you guys. Try and get everything. 160 frames for me on YouTube. 140p at the moment. Oh, wicked. Thank you, Iron Man, for letting me know. Before I capped out, got 10,000 kilobits being sent there, so. What most devices would still only pick up 1080p over on YouTube, but good to know the bitrate is going to a much appreciated home. It's 9 teams, 22 up though. Phase number 4 is game 3. And it is the Pubg EU Scrims. Definitely worth, if you haven't already, get yourself involved, get yourself a team up there. They've got a wonderful tiering system now. As you do the competitions, you're able to grind up. And yes, I know I'm going to get some banter in chat, alright? Yes, there are some NA teams. Why are they invading? Look, everyone's got to practice. Like Art is practicing his drifting. He sends it. Definite spectators blip, but it looks good. How? Down for 2. Gotta be cautious though, because we do have a little cheeky Navy SEAL in the water from behind. I think he's just double checking back, and I can't imagine them dropping the ball. But how long does the fight happen now between them and Exalt, who are lurking on the other side? That fight continues. It might allow our Beyond team in. But did collapse though, and they went for a straight 4. The JR. DG Rads? Is that right? I'm definitely getting that wrong. They gotta extend, but they send a decoy car forwards just to take any initial shots off there and just to scout the way forwards. Hopefully they've got other cars, as our Footy Sports though are moving themselves a little bit further into the rice field. I really like this map. For those who haven't been in my cast, apologies. And this is why I love these rice fields. I love the ability that teams can like crest a little bit further down and over and pop up though. And they are going to cause Hello My Bad a bit of a problem though. Those shots those do come over. Actually goes down. Hello My Bad now being picked up. Nate though does come over. That will cause a little bit of splash damage. Doesn't quite get exactly what he needs to. And the metal container sucks up a little bit more as he's able to get himself into a bit of cover. After sending one car away, they sent back the reinforcement car to now try and retrieve it, as it was a little bit naughty. And now Hello My Bad needs to get away. They do come back. Can't see the team engaging. They will disengage back towards the zone. The damage has been done. Actually, he's going to allow them to now play in. Twisted Minds, 4 kills. Solo Ranger in a rice field here as well. What up beyond is this playing Scuba Steve, and he's been spotted. Going to be popped. He's going to pop up right in the middle of these two, isn't he? 3, 2, 1. Be here. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. There he is, little head. There we go. Chi-Chi's out. Pick up 1. I promise you, I've not got comms into like pies and stuff, people. Just here, watching it like everyone else. Footy Sports. Now find themselves on the other side. Dangerous though. Sparrow going to try and chuck a nade, but it's going to be swallowed up. At least be an indication now. Footy Sports though did collapse that wonderful, well, huge split. It's kind of played off for them. Twisted Minds though received a blast of 5.56 and 6 kills for them. So they're not really farmed a lot from that position, but it was a good element of control. Now, do you know what? I feel like they collapsed it at the right time. Team though on the other side though, a bit of freedom of movement now is friendly fire, as they have got 5 kills. Wouldn't be surprised to see, as we've got a little bit of hill in front. Footy Sports though do find themselves up on it, and the rest of the teams will now be kind of in and around, looking for a little home around this hill. Because I've not seen too much from them. They're on the other side of it. MK in hand. 3 kills. And the zone shifts. Friendly fires going NA way. What's everyone's thoughts on the NA teams going in towards Pgs2? Friendly fire for me, been grinding hard. So has Sonics. Not here today. We'll be on tomorrow as well, so I'll be casting tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised to see Sonics though back in that lobby tomorrow. They took Monday off last week as well. Exent. They are also using the rice fields to their advantage, and they do get a quick kill. Friendly fire will either surprise everyone and have a good showing, or they'll bomb out A. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. What I like is they put the hard work in at the moment. 100%. Chicken NA. Yep, I think a lot of people do. To be fair, comments obviously on YouTube. So YouTube, I've been reading Twitch. Twitch, I've been reading YouTube. Friendly Fire have got the experience to do well, right? LAN is of a different kettle of fish, different feelings. Not like I've ever played in a LAN. That's how I'd assume, right? I think LG have got a big point to prove now. If you look at the stats and facts, LG are not wanting to allow Sonics, and that kind of feud though still lives very deep within those two. A team like Friendly Fire could cause a bit of damage. And actually, I don't want to sound biased towards us Mia people, but with the style of gameplay out here, we've seen that Friendly Fire have very much taken advantage of it. They are taking a more of a passive approach. They're not pushing down, they're waiting for their time. They're going to go look for the kills and steals. And so we do see our Exalt team go down and out as they are trying to push their way down. Exalt trying to push their way in as well, down for a one shot. Nade will go over the top. You should be able to get at least the med on. Will bounce off the rock. Won't cause too much damage. Looks like the nades though are coming back in return. That's going to be a good nade. Oh, gets the knock. I feel like I'm just chasing nades at the moment. Going up and over, going to go down for a ones as well. Nade back in return from iZoom. We'll put this down to a 1v1 here. Here comes the push. Closure in hand nose. iZoom, Picaboo round the outside edge. He should be good. And now we should see our Friendly Fire team maybe get a little bit more aggressive and push their way in. How? No need for them to take 2 seconds to smell a bit of blood in the water as they come over. TV heads does get the one. I'm looking back, trying to figure out exactly where they go. EXN going to take the opportunity now to try and get a med on. Guesstimation nades, we do like them as the information is coming over. 25 do take not just the steal, but they take the kill. We go for a Friendly Fire versus How. I feel like we might have a few people in the chat putting those emojis in, right? Because How always got a fan base out there. Always got a fan base out there. Two of them, dangerous, mate. Pack is still firm, mate. It's not a solo. It's not a stray. But the pack is splitting. I think they're looking to get the angles now. I don't think they know exactly where they are. Maybe drawing the eyes away with that car and allowing the individual from How to hold. Level 3 gears pretty tanked. 4 times on the org. He's dangerous. Does see the Peekaboo now. Embark, but I think he's been picked himself. Let's go for Page on the other side. We've got both sides of the fight. Page under a bit of pressure. Now, getting those nades over. He's going to be subject to nades himself now. We swirl up the grass. Let's just get that smoke off so we can see the angle. Going to go for a resmoke now. Phase number 7. Discipline here from Friendly Fire means a flash and push. 3-man strong push, I think. So we'll go around. Payne's going to try and hold up. Final. They're going to now try and hold. Might want to get behind himself a bit of hard cover. Barkle Flash does go low. He's going to catch him. He's going to use the smoke. Those hits. He does catch him quite cleanly through the middle of the two. Final play now. He's going to try and climb up on the rock. Can he claw the puppy claws on top? How? Eager. Maybe stop here. And the nades. And the barrage is coming through from Friendly Fire. Whereas Marselek? Marselek is no longer part of PolishPower. It's been a little while. I do like Marselek. I do like him. Oh, How going to play Peekaboo, but there's no Peekaboo there. Friendly Fire. Disciplined win. Very, very disciplined win. 9 kills. Not too bad. 19 points. Winner, winner. Chicken o' dinner. Friendly Fire. They pick up match number 3. Good game, right? Good game. Friendly Fire, let's rewind that game. We saw them play into Palace. We did actually. I kind of was with you guys thinking it was going to be a Palace style ending, right? Didn't quite go that way. We did play a little bit further out, and eventually it kind of went out north to northeast. Obviously, Foot had a big split, so it was good to watch what they were doing, how they were trying to break things down. But they held on the outside edge. You saw a lot of teams they play into Palace. Friendly Fire didn't extend. They could have taken easy third-party action down on that south side, or definitely push up towards that west-hand side. But they just continue to chip away and work their way up to the very, very top of the mound. I like it. I like their play. I like Friendly Fire not just doing that blind aggression I would say I saw last year from this team. Obviously, he was disappointed that Kozak gave up PUBG. I think he was a big picture, but they haven't lost that. And actually, I feel like they've gained so much as well. So yeah, 100% agree with the comments though on YouTube, and also the comments on Twitch, basically that if Friendly Fire start well, on our PGS2, I think they could show up, and they might not bomb out, but it is going to be crucial for them to, more importantly, show up. That's going to be key. Anyway, lobby is open. We are getting ready now for the players to join. I will take a very quick break, though. I love all you guys. Let us know, though, what your thoughts and feelings are for PGS2. And if you've got 2 minutes and you are on Twitch, type !YouTube and go give us a quick follow over there. I'll be interested to see what is the bit rates that other people are getting while watching YouTube. So if you've got 2 minutes now, you could go swing over towards YouTube and show us love. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. It's completely free. Best way to support the channel is to hit that like button and obviously subscribe. And if you can, write a comment. As I've said to you guys many times before, I am trying to grow YouTube. We have a guy who does all of our video editing. He's been away at the moment, but he's been working on a few bits and pieces. I'm definitely going to do some product review on this stuff that I got sent. It is insane. They actually said to me they're giving me a discount as well, so I'll pass it on to you guys in case you guys want to try the product yourself. Anyway, enough waffle. Quick break. I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now. I just wanna turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna I just wanna have fun, turn around. I just wanna now and turn around now. I just wanna I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance.
Just undo my mic, at least we can say, because let's go now. Straight back into it. This is what I love about the EU Scrim side of things. You're going to one more round of Tego. Let us know who you think is going to take this one, but let's run that intro video. I'll see you guys in the flight path. Game number 4, Flight Path, is a shocker. Ninja, you cheeky devil, being in Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Love it. GG's, man. Hope you're doing well, mate. And family is keeping good. And more importantly, your stream's doing well. We've got a north, east, down towards the south. south. Tinkering with a south. Can I call it a southwest? Maybe it's one square over from a southwest. So our coach is already going down. One sending out into the abyss. That is that red line of doom. I feel like we have a little bit of river in the red line of doom as well. The people making the map were like, I'm not sure if I want this river in or out. Plane is done and dusted. Result do go early. BBL going over for the top side here. Foot going to be going for Yongchung. Beyond sit themselves firm as well. Early out the plane. After all, going for airport. Uncontended. They like to sit on the outside edge. So just want to die. They do go a little bit further down also. Also note they descend pretty much straight down on the flame path. And we do have the Woo working their way to the cars. So is Twisted Minds. A little bit of a contention between them. Navi also the same. Navi definitely likes that middle landing zone. They like that middle spot. So what middle spots? We do have a centralized zone, especially for that south or the mainland, should we say? Let us know what your thoughts are. Look, again, I'm looking at the river, guys. It's going to pull heavy up to the high side. I'm hoping it goes down. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't mind seeing maybe south of Buksan. We've had a few Buksans on that north. Wouldn't mind seeing the south side of Buksan. Maybe in where kind of Milk is, Wookie is as well, PolishPower. I wouldn't mind a little zone run there. How find themselves in the town. Friendly Fire are game at number 3 winners. They get in the cars. They're going to rotate out towards Fishing Camp. ResultAvenue, a little bit south of that coast. And in between them and Friendly Fire, though, we do have our DJR. It's in the game. Woof, spicy. Thank you everyone that has given us a subscribe during the break on YouTube. It does mean a lot, honestly. You always say like thank you for casting. You guys are always welcome. All I ever say is give us a follow on YouTube. It's definitely the platform which we are going to try and push more so of. Especially because we want to invest it. Who's the 4th with PolishPower? The 4th with PolishPower is German Future, and German Future is Nordskiff. He is your man. Thank you very much for the casters obviously getting the information over to me and the admin team in PUBG EU. Do we know these players like to be a bit cheeky? We know they like to, I suppose, deceive us, put us casters off. I am going to work on actually. It's something I've said last week, and apologies I didn't do it for this week. I'll do it for tomorrow. Do you know what? I'm going to do it for tomorrow. I'm going to get some of it at least started, all right, for you guys. But I want to get to the point where you guys can type in YouTube or on Twitch, like, who is German Future, and it will come up saying German Future is a PolishPower player. Like, I want to try and load as many in as possible. Very interesting why you're really chatting with the chat where casting is actually normally not a good idea. Do you know why? Because we've got no delay on at the moment. That was due to both myself and Grimlock having some technical issues. Grimlock was meant to be cast on Twitch, where obviously I am at the moment, and in order for me to boot up on Twitch, I had to drop the delay, which I'd done. I did ask all the players first, because look, these are pro tier players anyway, so I would not expect one to be in here and trying to sneak where people are, etc., or trying to gather information. So normally you'd see all the players in here talking, because it's on a 10-minute delay. That's why you've not really seen them this evening in chat, because there is no delay here. I think they are also taking the respect of, well, let's just not jump in anyway. But I like the interaction. Obviously, I got the blessing to cast the PUBG DE finals. It was powered by Bing Esports. It was over 4 days. Ascend did take the money, 1,600 euros. Oh, Quizzy's been... Oh, Quizzy turned on him! Yeah, GG's for Ascend. They picked up the euros. And Samla picked up the wild card to our Peg 4. Quizzy is holding on. Going down as well, so he's going to get confirmed out. Yeah, 100%. Then they're not getting anything from Pekin. But I'd be very much worried if it was, I'm going to say, a lower tier event, but it is a scrim as well, right? Looks like our Beyond team got caught with their hands in the cookie jar. And after being blessed on 2 games with getting the drops, they've been stung. So 1 too many cookies for Team Beyond. They will now leave this area. You never know, though. You never know. 30 Sports on a 2-2 split already send themselves over. Exalt try and do the same. Just in mind when I leave for Palace. Friendly Fire also the same. I'm really, really interested to see how this ends up in our Pgs2. It's the first time I'm going to see it. Right. The drops are in the sky, I believe. Are they in the sky? No, they're all in the ground. I missed this one. Has it been picked? For those that are new on Twitch and YouTube that haven't watched before, and it's a Gibson card special, but we like to play a guess what is in the drop. It's nice to play it a bit early because we've not got too much action, but I'm keen to go jump over towards those kills and confirm. So what I need to remember is you YouTube people might be on delay. So I'll show you some love if you get it right. Looks like OSnap already knows what's going on, but guess what's in the drop? You're going MG. MG has been a favour recently. We've had a lot of MGs. But yeah, let us know. Give it a couple more minutes. I'm surprised we haven't seen Navi extend over. So they're in the keycard room. Going MKs as well. Any other guesses? 10 seconds then. Yeah, it didn't take long. Groza. Oh, everyone's going 7s. Is it, no, where's my 556 fan? Come on, it could be a famous in this one. What's in the drop? P90. Woo! All wrong. Mate, that is a dangerous gun to have. Jeez. He's been getting the drops on the other side. Well, Beyond got caught with a hand in the cookie jar. It looks like it's still in there. So that one I'm going to go is an MG. Actually, it might already be got. So on the back, let's see if all you 7 players got this one. What is that on his back? Can't quite see. What is that's his org. What is that? That's got to be an MG, isn't it? We'll come back to this one. After all, like to have a little drive around, don't they? MK, maybe. That could be an MK. It's definitely, it's a 7s. We know that, right? We know it's a 7s. Those teams pretty solid and firm. We've got no one else on this bottom side here. We do have BBL. They rotated over from the North Island. So they are taking a little bit more of a passive rotation round. And EXN are going to be blessed because the drop is clearly being given to them. Does get seen last minute out of the car on the other side. He gets knocked nearly by his own player though. Klim survives out and puts the boom down. And he's going to pick up Hop those. He gets across. Repeat though. Done and dusted. Klim, dangerous player. Is it a gun? 100% a gun. Look, maybe it's a Tommy gun. I said MK. Look, you can see it now. MK, baby. Ooh. Danger. Danger. Ixon get caught a little bit as they are split. Let's go. Oh, there's another little fight down the bottom here. EJR making the push to RA. I come and just get the last player punished. Cowering in the corner. I mean, covered himself. Fake Tommy gun was fun. Good old days, mate. Classics. M249 might need to go back in the drop now because Chris is blasting it on the old lands, isn't he? So I like how recently he's not been playing it as well as much. He didn't really play it at all over the final weekend. It's like, I've got to lose the M249 guy. I can't be known as that guy. It's Chris, you made it acceptable. The SM player, the man, the laser, the M249. Now everyone bloody carries M249. Get that one back in the crate. That's what I'm going to say. Squad wiper. I'm sure there's people out there that name their guns as well. That'd be my name for the MG. Or the M249, the squad wiper. Betty the squad wiper. So, really, really split. BBL nice and tight. So go under a little bit of fire. As they are going to play peekaboo. And BBL said they did land on that north side. So, the bomb. Let me show that one. I don't know why. There you go. Let's show that one. That's not a bad name for M249s. This message was held review. I can see the message was held review. Okay, cool. Wicket's coming up. Zone shift though does go further back. Oh, the bomb's not a bad one. I'd like you to have a comment as well about Twitch. I can't repeat that because we've got a lot of people watching Twitch at the moment. YouTube guys are giving the Twitch guys some some stick. Look at this spectators blip. They are not lagging, I can tell you that. We've had some problems with the... Can I zoom out as well? Navi, going to be rotating around by the root. Oh no, he actually ran it over. No way. Under pressure though. Woo getting caught in the middle, but they're dealing with one. Twisted Minds now wrapping their way around a huge sea of colour. Navi going to be going on the other side. Twisted Minds now trying to play up around. Keen to stay just there. Are going to play Peak and Crest over the top. Nixie goes down now. Spyro going to be leading the charge forward here. High Ego. Is he going to be seen? Is he on the right side of the rock? No, he does go right side of the rock, but he's now playing into the smoke. He gets caught. Navi on the other side. They're getting played EXN. The only two dangers going to be happening. Going to pop the X-ray though on that one. There's too much. Let me bounce over here. Navi lose another one. Uber goes down. EXN put their first point on the board. Let's tell them up. They could be dangerous. Friendly Fire now having to hold out where the how. They're going to try and work in. The end of the river is such a rough place. Oh, mate, that is a rough place to play. Friendly Fire are playing this quest really well. Oh, look left, mate. You've got a whole player there. It's just... How's he not been picked? Oh, he actually stands up, gets one. Going to try and recall back. The tree provides the cover that is needed. Gets to his stomach and still surviving. Eventually being picked up, but it's not from the how. It's from our team further back, EXN. How might get a bit of a blessing, and that there is a very, very lucky escape. Friendly Fire down in 14th place. Trying to hold the outside edge. Didn't quite work out for them. FaZe. Then Buxan, Navi back in now, overlooking that one. EXN work their way around to that compound. That end of the river is a dangerous place. Very, especially if it pulls back on this north. I wouldn't mind a Buxan, so I wouldn't mind it pulling back towards a south-southwest. BBL sitting firm. They've gone for a bit of a 2-2 split now, as Will Die hold out the compound on the other side of that mountain, or mount. DGR, they're quite clean on the bottom side. The next fight really is going to be kind of this phase and how of how able to get the meds back and the players back up. Back to a 4. They're going to try and hold FaZe for 3 kills, but they're also 4, but they are split across Buxan. Need to be cautious here. At least the waterfall will hide their pitter patches of footsteps slightly, but it also doesn't really help if they miss the rotation from how in. Exalt, BBL still trying to take chunks out of each other. Exalt really split, waiting for the zone to go. Oh my days. I don't know. I generally don't know what to say. Don't know what to say on that one. All I can say is how's looting? Needs to get a vest, having a little peekaboo. Doesn't want to get caught with his hands in the cookie jar. It's got the rotation over the top. Is this the wonderful drop we said before? It is. It looks like it has been. Who has left a P90 in that crate? Seriously. With the P90 when it had like 50 shots? I kind of get it. I kind of like, yeah, I get it. You're like me and miss maybe 50% of them. You're down. 25, right? 150. Like, you're good. You're good to clear a lobby with that. Navi, 2 kills. Really split here, Navi. If they go further down, they're going to get picked up by a Foot Esports team. If they go in towards Buxan, they're going to get picked up by FaZe. They go the other way. They've got Twisted Minds. Whatever they do, Melman needs to get back to the group. Oh, that is the call. Now he's working ways back. I don't know if he's quite seen FaZe. Very open. The further he goes towards the Buxan area, does mean he won't be seen, but there is the cars now rotating their way around. DJR in the game. Pulls up here. Example, right in front. Melman does have the off angle. I think he's generally waiting for the team just to appear. He's having a look through the tree of love. You know, the moment this kicks off, FaZe is going to come straight in on this one. I'm even surprised they've heard. Oh no. Rip. I'll be down to a 2. That will be a green light, I feel, for FaZe. I think they'll be eager now to start pushing forward. As we do see them taking a bit of higher ground. Everyone going down here. DJR picking apart. Now, he's been really strong at the moment as well, so I'm quite surprised that game number 4, they're also going down numbers as well. There goes another mortar. Looks like it's from Will or Die. Straight into the compound of After All. Shooting back on the side. PJR and FaZe going to now kick off. I go to a strain called Northern Lights. I've always rooted for Twisted Minds. I do like Twisted Minds. They're a good team. They're playing really well at the moment. Again, a dangerous team to watch. FaZe as well for me. Dangerous team. Dangerous team at the moment. Good nade. Bounce off the wall, unfortunately, though. Dodging the inside. DPR doing the right thing, though. Fixing out. Oh, getting caught slightly. He bunny hops forward. At least he gets himself into cover. These will now... They will collapse. How? Coming in from behind. They will be trying to use his heal as best they can to get in front of this FaZe team. They're going for a full send. Zone does come back. Twisted Minds sit very firm in the middle. A quick look though on the end of the river. This area is horrid. Horrid. PolishPower. That's 1. 2 sit in the middle. Will or Die trying to go get the angles while they can and punish. How? EPL, how are they getting through Exalt? And beyond now taking the shots as Foot Esports, though. A team that, for me, looks really comfortable on this map. Him just bunny hopping around the field. See, gets up, he's off towards the TDM area. How do you now start picking apart FaZe? So FaZe taking a bit too long, taking the third party action. Wasn't even really third party this time they started them pushing. Now got the fire from over the top though, but Crexy yet again creating angles, but that results in a knock for his team. Able to get himself back into cover. How win? Oh, not with Crexy in front of you. How haven't won a game yet. They are still looting now. You can see a player a bit further back. He is living the dream. He's got a Famous, right? What's that? An extra 2 players on the map for him? I do like the sound of the Famous though. I must admit, the sound, especially if it's silence, is dangerous. Got a Howl for the win though in Twitch chat. So we're going to have to work their way in. PolishPower defending off here as Will or Die unable to get the hits they needed to on PolishPower. They're going to reroute their way back in and around the zone. FaZe been there to get the Resident Foot running over. Nothing wrong with that. BBL, they look like they've pushed themselves into a position to try and take out Foot, who are trying to come in. Exalt causing problems though. Does Pubg over the top. BBL lose 1. Now, no lid. I'll try and pop a smoke, but it's going to be Foot Esports that are going to expose Exalt. Lost 1 already. Oh, MK's going to hit hard. Exalt turnarounds. Have to go further around the field now. BBL trying to get involved as well. Go for the bigger picture. Antido up in the high ground. BBL will be exposed here. Clib is down. Michael on his feet trying to take the fight around the outside. Foot though, Anti does go down towards that zone. That will relieve a little bit of pressure now. BBL are in zone, so should be able to get the res in the purple bubble. For Esports though, still going for that send. Store coming back over. Shot store coming in for Esports. Got to deploy that shield and blue zone bubble pretty much right on cue, but you can outmed this one. Got to get the med. When you get the bubble, you've got to hit that med so quick. Quick kill, confirm, zone goes back, BBL move themselves. It actually goes a little bit further south than, do you know what, I expected? Our team's now wrapping their way around the outside edge. Look at that, EXN also refusing, despite being down numbers, to let go of anything when it comes down to capability of getting some kills. BBL, Michael and Clip go for a full send. I zoom, stop the punishment. And they might be able to get past. Vitordins though doesn't allow Michael, and there's a quick kill confirm as he took a tumble. Clip is still alive. is hunting him down. FaZe unfortunately eventually going down and out themselves. Hard for the Foot Boys. Oh, it's going to be hard for him to get in. Very hard. Vardo goes down outside edge. 12th place for him. Exalt still trying to work their way in. Nordskiff. He's taking a bit of cover for PolishPower. He's not in zone here. Have to figure out how he gets in towards zone. One will die eventually being picked up as well. The JR just in a better position. It's already causing them problems. Is going to have to look where he wants to go. Smoke wall. But like what we saw from the other game, the winners were Friendly Fire and How just taking their time to sit on the outside edge. So maybe, like what we saw in the other game, they've controlled their area. They're okay. There's no one else close to them. They're going to just eventually work their way down and pick apart the remaining teams. We'll have a look. How potentially for the win. I know people in Twitch have said that. 10 kills, DJR. Nordskiff. Playing with fire. Goes down, Exalt. Eventually being picked up. Final shots, they do come through. Jammer, pack gone. Going to take the car. Beyond is also still alive as well. So, able to rotate their way in. Nordskiff takes the vehicle and going to try and use the ridgeline as best he can. He's spoke on the left hand side and realises there's a player over as he's now finds himself into zone. Still taking some shots. How far does he now go? That is enough for him. Klim able to take the shots over the top. That stops the push here, but looks like Klib from BBL says, do you know what? I'm not happy that Batulin's, you got my boy. Down. It's a re-knock. And how has he not got Lou? Third time lucky. Surely he's going to be a winner. A splash damage again. Fourth, maybe? Klib, you're on point with this util, mate. Oh, that last one not as good. Flash over the top. Klib's going to make peekaboo rounds. Oh, no. Extends. Cause a problem. Twisted Minds do not even hazard an inch. He doesn't know exactly where they are. He goes over the top, though. And How? The pack is now hunting. Have a kill for Hal. Hit, run. So that's a bit of a 3-3 battle. Twisted Minds on 4 kill. Hal on the 5. They are. Torlins takes some more shots backwards and forwards. 3 kills for him. Doing well at this game at the moment. Picked up a quick kill on Michael. Sloppy is stacked today as well. I'm quite surprised to see some teams go out early. Nordskiff still remains. PolishPower. Just sits on the outside edge. Torn is under pressure again. He's getting bullied a little bit. Just doing a bit of bullying. Lou, Rags, no lid. Batorn is no vest. Faro, bit of duct tape and he's okay. He's in the fight. You can see he's already punching out. Phase number 6. You got to call it now. Who would you be calling to take the win? PolishPower, maybe with a 1-man. After all, got 4. They got 4. Oh, they got 3. No, they have got 4. Yeah, they got 4 still. We've got our DJR. And they've got 10 kills, but only 3. So they're pretty warmed up. Navi, 2 kills with a solo. PolishPower taking a little steal. Nordskiff laying back down. Whoa, drive by. Gets one. Go for the second. Oh my days. Catching 1 HP remains. And Nordskiff, though, showing why it's a PolishPower. But how? Instantly on top. And there goes the car getting sent to outer space because PolishPower are down and out. Woo! How? Hey, see what I've done there? I didn't mean to do it either. Nordskiff carrying PolishPower. Disgusting behaviour. DJR, strong team. Jedrix though, Halamabad, Hakatori is in. Is now running themselves forward. You're taking the rest of the ball. They've actually got really good position. Melman, no. Laying low, sneaking away out. Yet again, Navi get to the end zone, but only with a solo player. They're going. They've got a little bit of a leaky bucket this evening. They went out first in the first map. Second map, though, they did get their way through to the top 4 placement area, but they only had one. Melman was try holding himself out there. Third game went down pretty early. Cracky, though, he's using a Twisted Mind's. How you got the Twisted Mind gear, bro? Come back here. Hold on. I want your jacket. How did you get out of there? You little cheeky devil. But I've got it in like some utility crate that I've just not opened up from PUBG. Mate, go show some support though for the teams. Make sure you get their gear when it drops, mate. Honestly, does mean the world for these guys. Like that. If I could put the RPG down, mate. You don't need that. He might have done. He might have done. Good shout. Freebies. Hell. Got the high ground, but they haven't got the zone anymore. DJ, oh, look at this. They are going aggressive out of the hole. That car should surely get rid of one. Back away from it. Another renade, though. The nade does go underneath. And, oh, Winnie nade. Let's go. After all, though. Ow. Leapfrogging in front. Typical that I click on the car. It goes underneath. Does get the boys. So the Howl going to be down to a 2. Melman. Na'Vi coming alive. Solo for a Na'Vi store. Dangerous Na'Vi to have. Goodbye. Our time to come spam my chat, mate. Not the time. I'll start seeing links appearing. You're gone, mate. Nice try, bro. No one wants to see your clips, mate. Do you know what? When people watch your clips? When you get in this lobby. When you get in this lobby as a contender. And the best thing is I timed him out so he can look, he can listen, he just can't spam. Like. DJR. Playing well this game. They go down towards one man. It drops though. Dangerous one man. 11 kills. Na'Vi out. So it's a 3v1. After all, for those that have called it, GG's. In YouTube. It is a 4v1. We'll stay with a solo. But, oh, that head. Boom. Someone paused and free frames it there because after all, little 10-point game. They held firm. They played their game style, which is most important. And after that compound, they were able to get the winner. Chicken dinner. 10 kills. Game number 4. Our final Tago. After all, they conquered that one. And it is a good game. Definitely an after-all feeling on the momentum, the shift, and the push. Definitely a style. They're obviously holding the outside edge. Don't want to get engaged very early on. They held that compound for quite some time. Bit worried when they pick up the RPG. Bit worried. That is not my game style. But looting the Twisted Mind's body. Yeah, I'm going to go check it straight after this one and see if he's definitely got it. But do you know what? It's their game plan. It works. No one really gets sucked into an after-all game plan like most people because they sit firm in their compound. They refuse to go and play other people's style. They would take that longer rotation. They would take their time. They will eventually get into the place that they want to, and then they will just try and take off a very, very well-disciplined team. The other teams that I see this very much from is Ascent, very disciplined team, but they can frag hard, really, really hard. They've done really well in the German Championship as well, like 145 kills, 147 kills, insane. But again, don't want to take the early fight. We'll rotate. We'll take their time, work their way in. The other big team as well, SRM. They will engage early if they want to and if they need the points. More importantly, though, they are so disciplined. I feel like as a team, they're a little bit the curveball. Look at the qualifications, though, for Pgs2. They were so disciplined. They're holding that little dip on the last game. As much as I was looking for some other teams to qualify, but I felt like I was ended up cheering them on because of what they were doing. The nades were just not hitting exactly where they needed to go, and they obviously then got themselves into a nice ticket spot. So good use, good time, very good look at an Emir style of PUBG. But yeah, after all, they put game number 4. We're going to take a very, very quick break now, as I will put a timer on the clock. The lobby is pretty much getting thereabouts. It must be quicker than the timer I've put. I'll run an advert for everyone that's on Twitch, because then you won't get hit with adverts when you're joining back in. If I can ask you all a favour, though, yet again, give me a follow on YouTube. !YouTube. Go give me some love there. It's completely free. And then you can come back to Twitch. But hopefully the advert will be done dusted by then. Anyway, That's it for me. I'll see you guys in our Miramar segment, round number 5. It's that time again. It's Miramar time. Now it's prime mime time. Oh, he's not in this lobby today. But we've got south to north. So it costs about Miramar with a bigger light tego. But we know the zone does not subject towards the flight path. The good chances though it should be at least touching it because it goes across the middle. When we see those crazy zones, be ready for the Pgs2 style because it will be I think some teams might get caught out with the zone not touching the flight path because from the flight path you can only jump so far, right? But if you don't, then you're gonna have to get your cars. You're gonna see some teams fight for the cars, and if the zone then bounces the complete opposite way and you've gone for a long extension, it's gonna be a longer pay. But I suppose you've got those emergency pickups, right? Who's got? Has everyone picked their fantasy team already? Let's know who's in what fantasy team. Hopefully none of those coaches that we've just seen them go to the depths of our Miramar. Zone shift is early doors. Lost Leones being the heart of the zone, should we say? Not surprising if it goes tinkering around the edge of it. But I'll be very surprised if we get a Lost Leones end. Definitely on that south side, though, we see that phase 3 shift away. Or definitely that phase 3 to phase 4. I've been messing about with fantasy is such a dangerous one. I actually asked for those again that missed on the stream the other day. I was talking about this. I was lucky enough I got to cover the rotation as the host for PUBG, and they were like, "Hey Mark, you need to pick your fantasy team." I was like, "I don't share my fantasy team with no one. Like, this is some top secret stuff. Like, you have to, Mark." I was like, "I don't want to. You have to." I was like, "I don't want to." And yeah, I started winning. I was like, "Oh, this is good. I'm sharing." Bloody got pipped at the post at the end by Toby coming in and clutching up at the very end. So GG's on him. But Lost Leones team win. Potentially Foot though sitting themselves out early, dropping themselves down towards that town. That should be good on that coast. Good thing where their position is so that they've got the ability to just to rose up a little bit and take the hillside, take the crest. Well, they'd be cautious the teams wrapping in from that northeast, but I can't see anyone pushing around that sort of south side. Or a number of people pushing around that south side. They should be good. Danger though is going to be that emergency pickup, right? We've got teams like BBL. They're obviously in a question marks location here because we've got them in this evening. After we'll be looking for it. I definitely feel like ResultAvenue will be looking for one in El Pozo. They want to try and maybe leapfrog ahead front of some of these teams. With so many teams in this north side, it's going to be very, very caught in and around. Well, I suppose that top side of Lost Leones. What are you seeing? A bit of a fight happening. Lost Leones. Andre ADR and the Woo don't normally fight out this early. Champion just a dab. Says in YouTube, the Woo have been playing really, really well. They are playing really well recently. They have their off days still, but I feel like again a team when dialed in, deadly, very, very deadly. And they are putting a dent on their paintwork. On the Who. Now taking that camper van of mine a little bit further down into Middletown. I was top 100 last on the last in Pgs2. That's not bad, bro. I think I was in like the 70th and then I ended like 200 and something, God, but no claim to fames here, put it that way. I only pick UK players, so I'm screwed. Oof. Oh, that hurt. Oh, tell me that hurt, bro. Michael plays strong. You won't get Michael. Michael's decent. Vard. Not Vard. Vex. Vex, mate. Man, Welsh little man. He's always in my fantasy team. He's decent. Such a good anchor player. Has anyone else got any strats that they do when they come to their fantasy team? As well, if you're a player, would you pick yourself in your fantasy team? Is that a thing? You're allowed to do that? You've got to back yourself, right? When they're going to get the casters like fantasy team as well, like, I'm just saying, like, we might be playing for points, but at least playing for points of our like the players that we pick. Surely it's a thing, right? UK's current world champions. Yes, we are. There we are. I'm Fexing. You tell him, mate. Fex is my man. Always. Always. When it comes down to the fantasy. It's getting a little bit expensive, though. I need to have a word with him. Yeah? I don't want to throw PNC. I wanted to get, again, back-to-back champions, right? I'll be sitting there. I tell him I want a shirt as well. Come on, Fex. I'll send him the money. Tell him to send me a message. I definitely want to get a shirt. I missed out last year. Need one sitting behind me. I've got to back in the UK. You've got to back your country, people, when it comes down to the PNC. It is my most favourite event of the year. I love Nations Cup. I actually run one for console, because they don't exist on console. I actually put one together for console. That was so much fun casting and so much fun watching. It's one of, as I said, it's my favourite event every single year. Why is Michael not on the team again? So interesting topic conversation. So I assumed he would be because he was defending champion, but it's not. It's to do with it's not like pro player picks or anything like that. It's actually to do with performance picks, all performance picks. So with Honey Badger getting a better performance, he was able to get through. They didn't want UK to win. I saw the joke about it as well. Coro put out saying they had to nerf UK. Mate, effects on the team. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. I wish Norway would get a team. Let us know, YouTube people as well. Who are you supporting out in PNC? Where is he? He's lurking his way around. I think he's just trying to figure out. He does see the player now. Tokyo affects those guns poking out, so he's got to be careful. Seen him. Good nade though. Very good nade. That might catch him. Good nade. Great nade. Tokyo effects like, where the hell did that come from? Quite a bit of early action as well at the moment. Also, guys, anyone on Twitch, can you just confirm you guys are getting 1080p and it's not defaulting you guys down to 720 at the moment, please? 1080, perfect. Thank you. It's just because we started at 6,000 bitrate going up, and I bumped it up. But when it bumped, it went up to a massive spike. And normally, if you go over the spike, Twitch go. You kind of get nerfed back to 720, so that's okay. We didn't hit that spike. Perfect. Glad that we got 1080p there. I believe we got more than 1080p on YouTube, but only PUBG can only give out so much, right? I'm playing an Ultra, and this is about as good as it gets, right? That's why we love PUBG. And do you know what? Because you cast so much, I can't actually play in anything else but Ultra. I really struggle playing in low res in the game, which I know all you players in chat are going to be like, Mark, what the hell? Like, I know. That's why you guys carry me on a daily basis. So a little bit of early action. Some teams losing a few. We do have our rotation here from BBL once they rotate their way in. Exalt. So they are a little bit ahead of them. Michael, though, our man, is behind. Obviously, I do wish Honey Badger all the well. He deserved to get there, but I did send my love to Michael. Big guy that he didn't make it. Oi! Maybe that's why I didn't make the team. He kept it down. On the other side, though, we do have PolishPower just about to crest on top of the M249, situated up, tripod enabled, ready to go. They are close, not close. German future, those who don't know, is Nordskiff. Turn the game off my ear a bit. Good thing is, as well, if you guys said to me that the game volume's a bit low, turn up, Mark, I can do it instantly as well. There's no delay. So I saw this, but it wasn't confirmed. And any main channel, I saw like the hearsay about that. We don't like to talk too much about cheating on stream. That's what I said. Phase, they lose one. The shots do come through. PolishPower will keep clean as they able to get through, he says, but Cappy is tailing a few shots from behind now. Oh my god, the zone is coming back. I'm hoping it pulls back slightly towards in between that beyond and 100 ADR, because this here is going to be mad. Phase, leave the Moss now. They push over to the other side though. We're not on the other side though. We do see the holds happening for them. Oh no, he steps out at the wrong time. Leosh is there to provide some cover, but he also goes down. On the adjacent side, it is all falling apart, and will or die fall down like dynamos. 1, 2, 3. The Woo picked up one. Now FaZe gonna have to focus their attention now on the Woo. Keynote Let's take some shots. Let's get the damage. There's nothing really in return, but going to have to get himself into cover. So this initial tinker of damage will help. Pgs2 is going to try and steal a little bit. We'll now back that car away. On the other hand, on the top side, there's a quick kill confirm as well. So we think just did. Pgs2 saw him. It's phase 2, so that was right on top of each other. Not. What did you guys hear? It's just me again. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't see any of that, Vans. Obviously, I was told, I was heard about it. Because it took effect into one of the events that I was, one of the finals I was casting. Or hosting, not casting. I was the host for it. It was a topic of, do not talk about this topic, Mark, as a host. If it's mentioned in chat, do not talk about it. Now, got some high ground now, so I'm going to have to try and work that way. I'm in a good spot. I kind of feel like it's going to end just above where foot are. Stay back with phase. Oh, mate. Nixie, you're lasering. Kino just bunny hopping in front like a full distraction. Nixie eager, watching, waiting. And phase, I think they're going to go, that's enough. And we are out. Where is Sonic's at? No Sonic's today. No Prime Mime time today. They might be in tomorrow. I'll be casting again tomorrow, guys, I believe. Well, as long as you guys want me to, I'll cast tomorrow. I think the only day I can't do this week is Thursday. Ready fire. I'm going to take some shots though from our PolishPower team. Feather him. The zone shift again. There we go. He's done nothing up. Now, the bits in the center, right? Normally see that phase 3, phase 4 shift away. So it has a potential that he's going to go Lost Leones. I can't hide that. My logic as a caster that it's not. We're going to see it play down. We will see some of the high ground still remain. My logic is again it's going to play a little bit more on towards that east side. Could be wrong. There is a playable train down though on that southwest side, but just with the mountain in so much or claiming so much of it and just thinking it's going to push away from that, I just feel like it's going to go to the east. PolishPower be sitting firm, house in a great spot as well, but looks like they're going to try and roll. But even I think an element of discipline from them maybe just to hold it. Melman trying to sneak his way up. That is a spectator's blip, I believe. They have been picked up. Bard, though, is sitting here. I think he's going to wait. Level 3 vest as well. Footy Sports watching and waiting. Peekaboo comes around from Mario to hit core. Oh, he tabs in his back as well. Needs some reinforcements now. Oh, it's being pushed. Who's done? They might do enough. Did get the shot on. Oh, he just went over the top of their heads. Far down. Quick kill confirmed for him. Far, it's Fex. Sorry. My bad. Bloody alt accounts. There am I. No, it's Vard. No, it is Vard. Vard is sworn off. Gosh. I tell you, after having a problem on game number 1, it completely discombobulates you. Oh, down and out. Just kidding out. So it's Navi foot fight. Patiently waiting. But he's gone. Catch that nade. See you later. That's the Navi though. I can be further back. Where keep an eye on this though, as they're both going to run parallel in line. The smokes I feel like will be key to keeping alive. Anti, I think the one's going to take in the shots, but he's Been punished slightly. Nades are back. For going to be waiting. Patiently waiting over the top. God, the nades are destroying at the moment. Melman are yet again the final player. Friendly fire involved. Maybe that'd be enough to take the fight on. Just nice little mixed combo. That'll be done. That'll be done. He gets sent. The swallow Roth will come up and over the top, but doesn't catch any grenades. Well, he kills, but at least he's alive. Nice push. 25 showing us that they can be aggressive when needed, but it's very disciplined for me for them at the moment. Definitely a team to watch. Actually does go southwest, so I did get it wrong. It's coming down this way. And he also found himself in front, so he kicks him off. Picks up one, backs and forwards though, as they do dance round. Flash comes over. Great nail finds. Oh, he had 6 shots left. He didn't land the last of them. Have to lay low. Roth does now get a face full of bullets. Push back though, and they are going to try and get the confirmed. Good nade, but it comes in half a second too late. Into some of the other action now. How make an aggressive push in. Beyond find themselves sharing our plateau, which I believe and they believe most really wasn't going to be holding. But it does seem like it is the case. Shots backwards and forward, bomb low, because we have to try and continue to roll back. Now, I think they're making the right call here. They are retracting themselves back towards cover. PolishPower coming on top also. Friendly fire. After all, PolishPower and Foot all fighting pretty much next to no zone here. He's going for a player strut of some kind. I think it really worked out. Maybe it was a distraction. After all, though, really split. Big nade. If I get the connection needed. Here comes a second. Need to continue to force them out into the open. Oh my god, he's down to one. That the blue zone's going to touch him. He's going to go down. He actually gets a knock though in time. Now it's going to be down towards Northskiff though. 4-time spray. Goes over a little bit. Swaps himself over to the red dot. Down for a one shot. Should get the knock though. But it's a pint sandwich for them. And after all, able to try and hold out PolishPower. And cause the damage. For esports though, and Friendly Fire, they continue to work their way down the trenches. Not crossing just over the other side of the road. And Friendly Fire will hold firm. Final play now for after all. I don't think they even have a clue of their team here. And that will be a blessing for them. As Friendly Fire going to put the handbrake on and get themselves a nice little car. Zone does come back eventually towards this T-junction that we thought it would do. So much action on the outside. Apologies, I couldn't capture it all. Well, that car is such a gift. Actually, 100% a gift. The PUBG gifts that keep on giving. I just didn't have the information, so he had to get himself into zone. They done that pinch didn't work out as quickly as they wanted to. And then, yeah, PolishPower rolled in on them and split them. DJR had a good game, last one. 11 kills, didn't quite get the chicken dinner that they wanted. Because after all, they are now out. Bit of a split, actually, when it comes down to teams getting chicken dinners at the moment, he says. And I'm sure a team will be looking to get a second on this evening. Results, so they are defending the compound. It's on the outside. No one's in the trenches, I don't believe. Have to be cautious. Blue Star knocking the pants. Michael now on the top. He is going to the top. Is anyone down in the trenches? No one's in the trenches. Lucas is thinking about it. Let's go chin to the other side though. Exalt taking on. Exalt does get a knock on one. Purple gets a knock back. Crazy Loot is down. Be very hard. Petunas is looking to try and go across here, but Exalt I think he got the better cover. A pinch in apart. Nade over the top. Exalt already moving. Already moving. Getting that res. DJ, I'll get the knock though on ResultAvenue. 2 remain. Does get a good knock though. Torn is still pushing forward. Might not go Pg2 over the top. Does go Pg2, but gets caught. But Torn is able to get now to the tree for cover. It's the opportunity to get the med while he can. He's only got a couple left. He does come up over there. And EXN though coming from behind. They get the damage where needed though. And BBL also want to get involved. Talk about third party gaming, people. Exalt down. Exalt down on the rags. And Vest done. Zone is going to do it. Surely. He's going to survive his way out. EXN down. They're on the third point. 100 ADR. Welcome to the craziness that just keeps on giving. Middle zone, the same. It's 8 teams now. So we are on the point part and 22 alive. Phase number 5. Al making such an aggressive push. Send the car all the way down. Oh, tucked into the corner. They're going for a full jump out. You can't be jumping out on the wolves like that. How will send them down. Does this mean Sonic Gas is down below, living the dream? I feel like he is. Yes, lads. Love it when we get action down here. Sending his wave through the depths. Got to pop out, but he's on the outside. But looking strong for maybe win here. BBL looking the same. They're controlling both sides. Michael, the one holding the anchor on the bottom. For sure, teams don't really work up. Got a crazy action. Oh, no. No. P90. Disgusting. And ready. I'll play the Ridge. Oh, it seems to all be Ridge game now. For Esports Star on the other hand, taking a fight, though, between 2 teams. Anti taking a fight with 100 ADR. We are seeing DJR. Again, a team playing really tough. Thank you for sending me the new logo, which doesn't have the text underneath. I will get updated next time, guys. Akatory is down. We are seeing more an aggressive push. But having to push back and around. As the zone just keeps on giving. We know what this is like. T-Bone, it's going to be so hard for him to play out from here. They'll tighten themselves back. Santi's back doing some cover. We'll be able to provide a little bit of pressure relief from the outside. That's exactly what he's doing. Head over bad down to the one shot. He's so unfortunate. 100 ADR did not want to give up from him. He's been tabbed in the back. So T-Bone's going to be thinking about this one. Hey, where do I go? With a pitter-patter feet on the sand. Using the smoke. Peek-a-boo on the outside. Going to send himself into the middle. Have a quick look on the X-ray. And you'll be able to see the players now lurking on the outside. But as soon as you pop this med, go back to the full. Oh, the molly. Not great. He's come out. He's run out. Lay low. I don't think he's going to be able to get anything on there. Oh, my days. He survived it out somehow. T-Bone. My man. Let's steak me. Actually, no, rum. I like rums. T-Bone steak's decent, though. 100 ADR. They were chasing down. T-Bone pops on one. Gets the peek on the outside of the smoke on the pre-fire. And Jedrox just runs into it. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. Isn't he goes into it? Jedrox is the first to go down. T-Bone using the smoke on the outside, though. We are stacking himself up. Anthony making the play as well. Flash goes through the middle. T-Bone leading the charge. They are going to see the peekaboo now. Their head. And that's clean. T-Bone getting that something good. Anthony, though, putting one on at least. As he pre-fire fought his T-Bone all day. BBL rocking down from the high ground now. They do have a 2-2 split. Now, sit a bit further down. And Warrior from the depth. Sonic Cast comes out like Sonic from the game at the start. Taking on Dr. Robotnik. BBL a bit too much. Might be able to lay low here, but maybe not with our zone. Zone going BBL's way. The only team that is in. Michael having a little lurk, but don't know how far he's going to go. Oh, hit the wrong side. Sorry, people. Oh, it's not even going to be a Michael, it's me how. How? Hit and run. 3 teams now remain. BBL do have a 3. How have a 2, a 3. Oh, BBL with a 4. How with a 3. Foot with a 2. But a dangerous 2, should we say. T-Bone and Nancy living the dream. Zone is not great. Foot loses in the end. See, reverse viewer comments. See, if I would have said foot loses, it would have been commentator's curse. Gotta love it. Clip though, eyeside's gonna just get so much information. A little pop now. And see, he's using the smoke just to provide some cover. D-Bone putting enough of that nade off. Pubg Sports 12 kills at the moment. Still pushing forward, still aggressive, even being down numbers. I suppose they have to fight their way in towards zone. On the other side though, we are now seeing how also kind of having to push their way in. Michael's actually split. Michael picks 1 and 2 up. Now go from a 3 strong down to a solo. Nade from Michael in hand, over, is going good, it's going to land. Does get a bit of splash damage, but not enough to get the knock. Second one goes through, third will be cooked, waiting, as he's going to try and catch him running his way forward. Will bounce nicely for him. He's actually taken from the top. BBL, they're now going to take on our Pubg Sports though. 9 kills versus a strong 12. Dangerous duo to have 12 as well. T-Bone is down, but Ansi has a P90 locked in front of him. He's going to use his shoulder to throw this one. He's double checking the nade. No one there, mate. He's moved away. They are moving their way around, though. They are just double checking. P90 is not a gun you want to run into. I push up high. I'm thinking, oh, the P90 has moved further back. Michael, being a little bit more sneaky. He's moving his way around. Flash is getting ready to go. A bit more of a stack up here from the BBL team on the bottom side. Let's see if they can pick up. T-Bone pops himself up. They're going to pop up Michael, though. Michael does get some good shots on, but he goes down himself. Second, though, going down. Flip, though, pops over there. The crucial time. Doesn't know which way to shoot. Ansi, though, rocking the shots backwards and forward. T-Bone now it's got a 3v1. Did get a little bit of a scratch on towards Plib. Flash over the top. Not quite in the right place. Going to try and lose. And the P90 just hits a bit too hard. BBL going to take that one. Game at number 5 with a little cheeky P90 win. But a 21-point game. Not a bad game from BBL. Clean winner-winner chicken dinner. And it was a winner-winner chicken dinner from the top. Very clearing it. Working their way down. Nice big split at the end. Zone gifting them slightly. But it was a rotation. BBL all over that end zone and pretty much clearing up everything they could when they can. Winner, chicken dinner, GG's. Always good to see BBL. Nice fight though between Foot Esports as well. They had that zone, they had that area, and nice to see how creative we see in Foot get when having to try and play out and around and trying to get the kills. Saw them going back, double stacking up towards that P90 at the end. I need to put the password in, get myself in the lobby, otherwise they will leave me. But yeah, good play. A lot more earlier action, I felt. Didn't result in teams going down, but it felt teams bleeding people. So we saw some teams going down. The Wu really cleaning up in that sort of their drop zone. They love that Los Leones area. The zone coming down quite south did favour that kind of Foot area. I think they'd be disappointed they didn't get the clutch at the end, but they obviously they lost a couple of players in that fight. Man, massive fight on the outside edge. After all, blessing our friendly fire team though with that car where we saw that crash in between them and PolishPower. Couldn't clear it quick enough. That resulted in a death though. All in all, not a bad game. Miramar is actually one of my favourite games. One of those maps to cast. I do enjoy it. I always have. Let me know what your thoughts are about the new Miramar. If you haven't already, I can post up the photos again. We sent it via PUBG. We've got the sandstorms. They've obviously moved a few bits. Camp Militaires come down a little bit as well. And we see the new truck stop playing in. We've got those a lot more roads going through. So is that going to be in favour now for these cars working their magic? Anyway, I'll let you guys comment in chat. What do you think about the new Miramar that is coming? I will take a break. I'll put my light on because it's getting pretty dark outside. It is game number 6 though. It's our final game coming up. I'll see you guys in a bit.
speaker box loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound. Hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound. Hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.
It's time. It's game 6 time. Oh, bit sad. I missed one. I'm so sorry. I missed one, people. Playing path though, not as good. We have a west down towards the south. East does favour this sort of south to southwest area. The chicken bone being in. Maybe we'll get the Death Valley. We do like Death Valley. That's that bit in that southwest corner. Does offer us some juicy action. Should I say? Love these intros. Is there one for Vikendi? There is. I actually have one for Destin as well. Ooh, spicy. When they teased us with we're going to bring Destin to esports. That was kind of the decision actually we made when we was looking at the YouTube and do we go to YouTube and also do YouTube. Hence why I harp on about it. We then made all the videos for the intros. I actually think I need to update a few, so there might be a couple of updates coming. I was always tempted to do one with the action of the teams and the players, though. But yeah, never quite sure. Zone done and dusted. I do not know who that other player is on the route. I would ask about for you though. He missed the pun there, 100%. Dono comes late. I don't think we're getting islands, right? I don't think we're getting island, people. I can hear is why am I hearing? Who was that? You? It was terrible, wasn't it? Maybe because I didn't find a gum. That will be enough now to go. See you later. As EXN. So should know say goodbye. And they work their way back. They're in zone. They do sit at the top side. And obviously it's the high ground though, as they do drop for that minus. Friendly fire a little bit further. onto the east, they actually got decisions to make. To maybe sit up by that junkyard, maybe see it play up towards there, or do they come down and maybe take some of the area out in the field? We see so much ending, especially where Howard's sitting at the moment. Those sort of compounds. PolishPower though with Impala, again, they've got a decision to make. Do they go high, take the high ground, maybe in between them where Roth is, or friendly fire, or they take the compounds? They could farm a lot of information. I'd expect a lot of people though also to take some high ground in and around that Impala area. Who sending their way down and out. 100 ADR also doing the same at the south corner phase. A little bit lower than them as beyond the down numbers. They've only got 3. Have they lost one? Phase have killed somebody. There you go. 3 plus 1 equals 4. There was our full squad. Crazy loot. Gonna rotate his way past. Oh, he gets hit in the air. I do love the outfit. Who are going to send themselves in? BBL felt really controlled for me at the moment. Fast subbing in for Smash. Yes, he is. He is. How? Get the knock, Melbourne. Harvey's struggling to keep players alive early game. Are they playing just too loose at the moment? Not like them. Not like them at all. Kill, quick confirm. Hit and run, literally. Rest him a little bit further over. I'll split back. And JDR taking the 2-2 split. The two of them obviously taking high ground. So they are ever pending. Who replaced Marslek and PolishPower is a question from Twitch. I don't think replaced. I believe it is Nordskiff that is playing. So this German future is Nordskiff. As we will see him eventually appear. He's there on the map. So yeah, Nordskiff is playing for PolishPower at the moment. Very aware that they might have some neighbours. How? They're going for the push. Now we do get one, but unable to get the 30 Thursday. And how capitalising? Are we going to see a full send, for example? Hell yeah. It's game 6, baby, in the scrims. Oh no, he's blocked himself in. No. Get some shots. Does receive some damage. Really has to back himself into the corner. Ready for the pre-fire though. Nades are cooked from How. That's one. Oh, doesn't get good shots. Doesn't quite get what he needs. Goes out for a nade himself, trying to stop the push. Going to try and get to some high ground. Maybe avoid. Oh, sees one. Oh, he runs into it as well. How blindly sending. Let's pop the smoke up so we can actually see. They can. How refusing to go in. Jeez. Woof. Give me spicy. Just in mind, man, I'm playing on the outside edge. Not that 2-2 split for friendly fire. They've gone up, so they are going for that 2-2 split. JDR went for the high ground. Now taking shots now down at Nordskiff for PolishPower. Shots though. Oh, but they didn't catch him. Down and out, unfortunately. And FaZe unable to. Do you know what? I actually thought they got away with that. I'll be honest with you. X is down. I'm taking the compound a bit further. Could be a strong option. So if the zone does pull back that way, I'll teams be looking at this one thinking, where is it going to go? Footy Sports, very much on that east-hand side. We are seeing our RA, Result Avenue, making an avenue down towards zone. PBL ahead of them. They now find themselves in north side of Hacienda. Wouldn't be surprised to see after all also follow the same route in on the north. Exalt, they go for the drop. If the drop is down. So if we can play guess what's in the drop. Mostly already down and captured. If it's been seen. Doesn't look like it's been grabbed. Come on, guys. Last time today. Let's play guess what's in my drop. Wee. Gibson car special. I don't even have to wait for delay. I keep looking at the time, thinking I've got to call a time delay that I'm going to look back at the chat. Give you last time today. Let's have a quick look. Maybe we get another drop, but definitely the action that might unfold. Guess what's in the drop? Let us know in chat. I guess it's coming in on YouTube, which is good to see people watching that live. MK, a lot of MKs, a lot of MKs. DJR. For game 6, I worry. It's been a bit quiet, not gonna lie. Been quiet. Bit of early action. Now we're going down. Tokyo Flex now taking the parkour action as he now runs across the high ground just on the outside of our mine section of Impala. Underneath the canyon. They won't be able to pick him up just yet. Nancy is able to go T-bone, able to track back slightly. He's sending a nade up. Well, it's going to come straight back down in his head, but Tokyo Flex unable to find any information. The shots now continue to go. 23 seconds before we see the zone. Actually, they stopped very much in that northwest corner, aren't they? Again, showing us that they don't really want to engage. They're not first fight zone fighters. They're going to just chill out. Wait for the zone to shift. Got to lose the water eventually, but we do lose it now. And it does go down towards the field. Now, it still has the capability of going north. But I think a lot of teams will be looking at this one that it might come down for this field. Very much where we see the how now cresting over. A lot of teams now playing through the middle and giving up some compounds. We are seeing FaZe go straight past our Twisted Minds team. They do cross over the other side of the road. 25. Eddie getting caught out with their 2-2 split as the who send themselves in. They go send themselves up high and try and capture that higher ground. PolishPower also send it north as well. They had the solo over here, so they'll be able to do it. Early rotations, good early rotations as well from these teams. Beyond, resting by now our DJR team, and they'll be straight across the field. Woo on the other side. Oh, he's doing a backflip, going down. Full send from beyond. And beyond they go. Car gets stuck in between the two, and pretty clean. House in front. There's no move from them. I was really fighting on this top side. Lots of tyres now going. Everyone's now stopping people doing that again. No one's going to be able to move quickly. Oh, the crash, missed it. We'll die. And Twisted Minds. Making the push now. Laos, final player for them. Important flash, but so are they. Here comes another flash. Does get caught in the flash though. He does push around, good timing, doesn't quite get the shots on. We are going to see Twisted Minds are down. Perfect, it's a little bit further out, a bit of an extension to go get him. Hopefully they might have the car to do that. Let's have a look. One of the car tyres. This car's good. It is good. How unable to see that, so we might be able to get across to him. Probably quick if they're going to do it. Katori under pressure. Got to push forward in towards his nades. He's right on top of one. Let's go just a little bit further than him. Sometimes you've got to feed the beast. I'm pretty hungry. Gotta feed the casters. Gotta feed the analyst desks. No analyst desk today. We did that yesterday. And we done that yesterday with no sound as well, people. How good was that? Professionals. Footy Sports. Gonna lurk on the outside as they are pushing towards BBL. Michael is down. Oh, not gonna quite. To be cautious to ensure he doesn't take any shots though from BBL. Clip is down, so can't do too much from there. And he's the one really driving this. He does get the confirm. Rustamar and it is Fuzzface for BBL. Holding out. He's now coming out of the mix, and let's go tune in with the other battle. So, creepily shaking towards the res. Who's on there? I feel like just be out of reach. Dead Rockstow has worked around the other side. They are exchanging the res both sides. So, R3. I don't think all three of them are here either. Oh, they are. Dead Rockstow, nade in hand. It's going to be dangerous. Oh, out of my bad. Get some good splash damage in Rags. Exalt lose their individual, use their second. Dead Rockstow put him down to the final. DJR, mate. Decent team. Where does TSM play? Who's TSM? Am I having like a complete brain fry and I know exactly who it is? DJR, going to continue to make the push. I'm going to try and deal the damage here though. As Modoc's going to try and move himself around to cover. That might be enough to give up his position. I don't think they do. Ooh. Made a hell of a bad. Also having to dodge, duck and dive now. Nearly going down for one. But DJR going to try and hold out their compound. Stone shifting back. Let's shoot back in with the Foot versus BBL. Still is Mr. Mark. No, I jinx him. It's now just subbing in, which is Fuzzface. Bent up, backing away for BBL. Little cheeky beat. Hopefully he doesn't get shot, but he's going to roll straight in towards our friendly fire team. Oh, the blessing of Miramar that keeps on giving from a driving perspective. He's going to be looking at one of these shacks now. Oh, send over. He's going to put up. He's actually going to take the one closer. And Fuzzface will hold. Zone shift will be happy. After all, now they're trying to come in. They did pick up the MK. So Results Avenue, blessed with that avenue they took into zone. Oh my days. Blue Star getting knocked down to the next day. That's Heroes Res. Oh my god, he got it as well. Get that man a purple art, mate. Easy res, easy res. Making it clean. Oh, here comes a push after all they have pushed themselves on the across. Exalt one side, Result Avenue the other side. That's right, Exalt. Exaltion. Oh, on the far other side. Down and out. PXN. P90 in hand. After all, in a bit of problems, a bit of pain. And they're trying to get away in ahead of our Results Avenue, but don't quite get out of the danger because they're getting shot from behind. Klim. And of course, the damage himself. Of course, enough P90 from behind is dangerous. There goes one, there goes two. And our Results Avenue getting knocked down the P90. Maybe they need to come in on this one or at least close it off and get themselves in on zone. After all, do get one back. I feel a P90 over VSS combo OP. Mate, what for fire rate? 100%. ResultAvenue keeping after all alive still. He knows he can't get there. They're eager to also get a knock. Woo! Losing one. Silence them 4. Store lovely sounds. Like white noise for me, mate. Sends me right to sleep, that. 100 ADR. Nade cooked. I'm try and take the length of the building, but the team's already pushing their way through. Another P90 flash out. Take effect. As such, pretty much down on a nade. After all, Vincere going down. Pgs2 do clear up them, but then they get cleared up themselves though as friendly fire push out. Pretty far on the outside. Whoa, but hello! Nixie goes down. P90 though hits. Needs to spin, going for the 31st day. It doesn't quite work out. The Woo eager to try and get that confirm out. Oh, terrible. Fresh Vector. Oh, that's a good one as well. Ooh. Cheeky. Vector VSS. There were the combos, mate. The 9mm danger. And when the up was 9mm. Twisted Mind still with 4. Not a great position of zone. Friendly fire. Look at them. They're sitting great, mate. I've lost the wheel on my chair again. I need some duct tape. I'm falling. I'm back. Take it off. I can't move. Just the ones on the other side. Do it. They've got to push forward. Oh. Toolings. Does he know? He's going to know now. Oh. Can't get in there quite quickly. He picks it up. No way. No way. Do not move. He won't spot me here at all. He like that? Is he gone for a wee? Technical wee break, maybe? What's going on? Good stuff. No, you're going to get burnt out, mate. No. I thought this has gone down as well. What are you doing? What are you doing? Refusing to move. PJR coming in. Twisted Mind's coming in. They have no idea he's still here. They're just pushing their way in. Oh, they pick him up eventually. No. Maybe it's a strat. I love the strat. Don't move. No one will know I'm here. Would have got naked and made it weird. Oh, jumping up and over. Nade out, though, causes the damage to the car. Should get the confirm. And the Twisted Mind firing squad, though, goes underway. I'm going to go with a crash, 100%, because I've had 2 today. DJR still pushing forward, but straight into the double blue. DJR, had to go. 100 ADR sitting firm. Just in mind, loses some numbers. How's sitting good? Those ResultAvenue. Get us know who you think is going to take this one in game number 6. Our final game. DJR, Twisted Minds, How. Alright, ResultAvenue. We do have BPL still alive. He's Fuzzface. Danger player. Danger solo. And then we do have our FF. Friendly fire. Oh, there. Instantly, How. Straight in the chat twice. No questions asked. How I'll win this one, right? Oh, good nade. Oh, perfect nade. Twisted Minds looking like they want to get themselves on that leaderboard to cast an explosive. Cinematic. Oh, shit later. How or friendly fire? What about YouTube? YouTube. Oh, yeah, you guys, you don't forget, YouTube can pause the stream. You might not hear from them in chat, because they might have paused it during the break. Because they can pause and come back, they don't miss anything. Let us know, though, anyone YouTube watching live, who you think is going to take it. Friendly fire, How, RA, or technically BBL. Alright, trying to wrap their way around. How do you get one? They are cruising their way towards zone, but they seem to have stopped on the outside, whether that's a fuel efficiency. Pgs2 trying to get for his man. And they stop short. It'll be really hard now for them to get in him from here. Fuzz face. Dodge, duck, and dive, mate. Five teams remain, 14 players. Eight. Fuzz face. Oh, he was looking for it, but doesn't quite get it. 7 kills. Friendly fire looking strong. Top 3 remain. As RA went out just before BBL. So BBL took 4th. How? 9 kills, 4 players. Friendly fire. 7 kills, 4 players. Twisted Minds though. 9 kills with 3. 5,000 BBL, he's just subbing, I think. I believe. Only subs the Ruzi. Twisted Minds fought hard for this area. I think Twisted Minds got a better drop though when it comes down to how. Especially if this compound's going to go. I think Friendly Fire's going to sit firm. I feel like it should be Friendly Fire versus someone. How sneaking their way through Lou. Put the handbrake on. No way. He turns to deny the information and gets tabbed by Page and a heady. Twisted Minds again still pretty tight here. How driving around like they've got no care in the world. I've lost another one now. No, it's a lag out. It's a lag out. No! No! Where to go? Maybe it's not how. Friendly Fire. Calls for Friendly Fire on YouTube. More Friendly Fire. Love on YouTube. How seems to be the love. No, what way to go at the end? Sure, it's Friendly Fire, right? Yep. Page doing damage. Where should we go? Should we go Pixel and let's go Roth because he's right in the middle. And Spyro. Let's go Lou. Get these guys on their quick tab. Lou's only because he's got a level 3 vest, but his lid is tanked. Friendly Fire. All control, all the zone. Phase number 7. Twisted Minds. I've got to do something. Maybe a knock and push. Knock and push. How much smokes have they got? They spent a lot getting here. They got the outfits though, so maybe that gives them an extra player, right? Bring the car back, because it might do something. Point in the right direction. Push go. Crazy Lou does hit that handbrake. Gonna be a slow move. I think he would have run faster than this, but he's off, drifting his way in toward victory. Gonna use it as a bit of cover, blocking the shots. But hey, why not just run over your own man? Spyro gonna give him a little beepity tootie, and Friendly Fire are loving it. Crazy Lou on the outside. It should be a cheeky winner chicken dinner. Woo! Friendly Fire. Did they mean to run him over? Was that the game? Was that the strat? 11 kills, 21 point game, and some of those points denied, shall we say, from a BBL. But winner, chicken dinner does go to our Friendly Fire team. GG's. Woof. That's on. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much. That has given us some love on YouTube. We were meant to be cast on YouTube, but we had some huge technical problems, so apologies again. Even I had technical problems on YouTube. I couldn't get into game, hence why there's no delay here. But then with King Grimlock Official, he couldn't do anything, so he had to bin his stream, hence why we appeared on Twitch. So if you haven't already, give us some love on YouTube, because there will be days that I might have to cast just on YouTube. and you won't get the notifications. So go give us some love there. !YT YouTube gets over there. Thank you for everyone that is in YouTube. It's been good seeing YouTube chat popping off today with your thoughts and opinions. And more importantly, some people watching it in some crazy 4K. I think Pubg only kicks out 10. Anyway, bitrate being sent there. Thank you again. I believe I'll be back on tomorrow. Casting, I'll be on Twitch tomorrow. And throughout the week, I'll try and do as much as I can this week because we are working our way up towards Pgs2. And I appreciate that you guys getting insight into the teams and how things are working and etc. There's a couple of events that are coming up that people are talking to me about to see if they can get me to cast. So I'll let you know more once I can know more with that one. And yeah, we got a lot on. We've got a lot on with PUBG coming up, which is good. Very, very good. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you very much for all the players and the teams that have participated. Thank you very much for the teams and the coaches. Let me know to do their cast with a 0 delay. As always, I'll go out and raid someone. I won't be as slick this time because there isn't a 10-minute delay, so I will put myself on a quick break. Oh, and I'll let you guys know. So I've got to send some products. So I'm impressed with this. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna put some videos up on YouTube about it. It's like a double Red Bull. It's the only way I can describe it. I feel energized, but I don't feel like hype, and there isn't a come down with it either. So, super impressed, super impressed. More to come, YouTube on that one. Anyway, much love. I'll see all of you tomorrow. Peace.
Hear me, I'm calling. Catch me, I'm falling.